right, we are live. Welcome. What's up, workforce? Watching us live, watching us on the archive. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're rediscovering our destiny. I've got KJ, the man, Dr. McShaft, joining me on chat. What'd you say, hey KJ?
What's up, world?
And we're gonna be doing some stuff. I think we're working our way through. Was it a Warmind?
Osiris.
Oh, we're still on Osiris. That's right, Osiris. I completely skipped it. Alex Vandu said hi.
That was when you and Destiny got sideways.
Oh, we got so sideways. It was like it was a bad falling out. It was like, are you kidding me? Seriously? Like, that's what you're gonna do? That's how you're gonna play this? It's like, all right, I guess I'll just leave. And then thankfully we finally had a video that surpassed that video, which was fantastic. So I'm very happy that video is our number 2 video, but it's no longer our number 1. What's going on, Chad? How y'all doing tonight? All right, man, take us to wherever we're going.
Well, I'm trying to find where the next story was. Yeah.
Let me see here. I'm gonna see if I got any fireteam medallions, so we can get some extra XP. Oh, I do. Boom. Buffs. I went into PvP, and I got my butt handed to me. I was so rusty, dude. It was like I felt like I was getting one shot with everything.
IO, that's right. We gotta go.
I haven't been to IO in
some...
forever. Xandrix asks, what platform are you playing on? And right now, Xandrix, we're playing on Xbox. Hype for cross-save, future cross-play. Bungie says that they're going to try to get that going. Oh, yeah. Does my camera look a little weird? I was asking... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Have you unlocked this? It's giving me all fire team members must unlock this.
The IO thing?
Yeah. I thought you...
Curse of Osiris, complete the mission Beyond Infinity on Mercury.
Oh, did you not? You may not have run that yet.
I guess I didn't. You want to Can you take us into Beyond Infinity? Xandrix doesn't have any friends on PS4. Soon, you'll have all... well, the cross-save will help out a lot, Xandrix. And true crossplay, like if that's where they're heading with this, what they kind of confirmed, it will be a huge boost. Looks like Mark is on. Hey, what's up, Leland?
I think you might have to run it.
Okay, well, pass me lead then. Let me invite Marcus Aurelius. Invite to the party. Did Julie get offline? Julie was hanging out on Xbox a little while ago, but I guess she's talking with a friend. All right, I am now promoted to leader, and so I needed it to on Mercury, and it was Beyond.
And Mark probably didn't play. Mark didn't play with us last week either, so we might have to go start the Osiris over again.
All right, we'll see what happens if he gets on. He's like, I'm just watching Netflix. Yeah, I'm just watching Netflix with Brittany tonight.
Yep. That's what I was about to say.
You never know. Frank West or Weast, welcome to the workforce. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button. Destiny is back on the plate. It's funny they're coming out with Shadowkeep this fall, and Shadowbringers drops. It's the year of the shadow. It's like everything's shadows, everything's darkness. Oh my gosh. So what platform do you play on? Darkness. Something.
No parents.
So what, Lux? What platform do you play on? Something dark side. I need to take. I want to go see John Wick 3 though. I have not yet seen that. Did I hear Mark join? Did I hear it? Oh, yep, there he is.
Yeah, I heard you talking trash.
Yeah, man, you suck. It's about time you showed up. No, I'm just kidding. How you been, Mark? We're live on YouTube, so say hi to the world. Everybody say hi to Mark, chat.
Hi, guys.
All right. Just Let us know if you're able to join
Long
in
time
on this
listener,
quest.
first time caller.
Yeah. Huge fan. Oh yes, bow and arrow time. Pop, pop, pop.
Hey Brian, the console I play on.
What
It's your
kind?
mom.
If you guys didn't hear him because he's soft spoken, because his balls hasn't dropped yet, he said the console he plays on is my mother. What'd you say about my mother?
I think you forgot that my balls dropped in your mouth.
Oh.
And here Brian's warning me. Don't use many swear words tonight, KJ.
We're just gonna-
We're gonna be live streaming.
Just-
Golly, golly.
yeah,
gee.
golly gee
Oh, what the
willikers. Leland, you're always welcome.
What happened?
I could probably use some help in PvP. Oh my gosh.
What happened here?
I
got
fired
booted.
up the mission. Did you get kicked out?
Oh,
It's loading. Yeah. Because
Okay.
I am the Sherpa here. No swear words. That's what your mother said to me last night, Trebek. Oh my gosh.
just safe words.
Just safe words. It is a late night stream, playing some Destiny with my buds. So is your system fully? Hey, Mark, did you ever find out like why you get disconnected every 30 minutes?
Osiris saw something in the infinite forest, and it terrified him.
Glitch in the matrix.
Nothing terrifies him.
Bliss in the Matrix.
We need to find him.
Osiris could be anywhere. Put in the wrong coordinates and you'll never find your way out.
I know I can do it. Osiris
Okay.
is in there protecting the rest of us from the Vex. He
Can you turn
needs
up your
us.
mic, Mark?
He needs me.
'Cause I
And
can
we're
hear
going
KJ
to
just
find
fine.
him.
Huh, alright. Ooh.
Yeah.
Trippy.
Jumpy, jumpy.
James, welcome to the workforce.
Is
Thanks
this
for hitting
better?
Oh yeah, much better. Let's see here. So for those of you in chat, if you're curious, I went to college with both Mark and Kyle here. Two of the best dudes.
We shaved his
that I
back.
know. They did. There's many a story.
I still have nightmares.
There's photographic evidence.
Blue Man Group, dude.
Unfortunately.
We
Oh,
went,
shit.
We went full
Guardian
Blue Man.
down.
Oh, you fell down.
Osiris has adapted some of the technology of the forest to
I
his
got
own
you. I'm
purposes.
coming back for you.
We're going to run into his reflections. They're copies of himself,
And-
made so
alright.
he can explore multiple pathways at
Kyle
once.
just thinks he's good at video
Still-
games.
And yes, I am aware that it makes Osiris seem
Still
like
getting,
an egomaniac.
still getting used to the
But
jumpies
don't worry.
again
Yeah.
on this.
Oh yeah, like it depends on what kind of jump you've got equipped. What's up, Razio? Well, thanks, dude. How's everything going with you? Razio says, "Hey, what's going on? Can't stay long. I hope you guys have a great stream. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just literally just jumping.
You're heading the right way. I got a little confused on this part the first time I ran it too.
Okay.
But I'll show you. Instead of
Okay.
trying to do some other death-defying jumps. But you're heading the right general direction.
Yeah, I'm standing in some kind of circle. Okay.
Oh, yeah. You shot the thing that needed to get shot, I think. Oh, no, wait. You didn't. Shoot the glowy thing.
Get out of here, glory
Osiris
thing.
has to be here somewhere.
And at some point here, we should
Leland.
get a bridge.
Leland
There we
says,
go.
Leland says that he went to college in the 90s, so there's no evidence. Dude, I don't know how anybody
him?
is going to be able to run for
Get
president
this.
in like
He's
20
a friend
years.
of Ikora's.
It's going to be really interesting.
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Yeah.
Send word. Sekiro has returned.
If you were smart, you just would not even have a platform right now.
Cyrus
Yeah.
sent you away
If
for
you
your
have
own
political
safety.
ambitions,
Your
Or,
presence
you
or,
should be-
or,
puts everything
run
at
by
risk.
some social media manager who
Well,
makes
guess
sure
what?
everything
now, yeah.
He needs me.
Like, because you got to have the right sense of, like, irony. Like,
We must
oh,
create
I retweeted that
reflections to explore.
ironically.
is. Yeah.
So Razio says that he's
almost
setting
too
up for
late.
attorney this Saturday, running for Smash. So busy, dude. Absolutely. Also haven't said it in a while, but thank you for finally pushing me forward. Dude, I'm happy. Happy you're having
What do
success,
they
man.
mean too late? Something must have gone wrong.
Something must have gone wrong.
Where's the real Osiris?
You cannot go.
Says I
to-
can't join your fire team.
Oh, you can't? Alright, let's
What?
just
What did he
let's go back to
find?
orbit, pick up
What's
Mark,
so
figure
bad
out where
that
the
it
heck
could
he's
scare
at.
Osiris?
What's so bad that he could scare
Have you
us?
The infinite forest. Planet-sized
What'd you say?
prediction.
Thought we beat the
Simulating
game.
trillions of
It doesn't
realities
show you
and
online,
We
Mark.
did, but
All
this is the
geared
first.
towards
This
a
is the
single
first
vex
expansion.
It doesn't
I
show
see
you
you guys
Mark.
online. I
Okay.
see you online.
Let me
Keep going.
How
You'll
do we go
see.
back to orbit? There should be just a abandoned activity. Okay, here we go. Going back to orbit. We'll figure it out. I don't mind. We would have to do 4-man content, Leland. But yeah, you can totally join. You should have my Xbox stuff, so feel free. Dude, I am so behind on my Smash stuff. Like, I actually written out several of the guides, and I've just been so swamped with the Final Fantasy stuff. It's been crazy. Leland, is that you?
That's me.
Hey, Leland. Say hi to Mark and Kyle. Kyle, Leland.
Mark,
What's up,
Kyle,
Leland?
how are you doing tonight?
What's up, man?
Doing well.
I just got up from a nap. I just worked a 13-hour day, so.
Are you in
I was
healthcare?
dying. No, I'm a truck driver.
Okay, I was like, my guesses were going to be healthcare or the oil fields.
No, I haul hay for a living.
Oh, cool, man. That's
Busy
fantastic.
time of year.
So
then.
that,
Yeah, this is the season.
yes, it is. It is my busy season right now. So yeah, I left for work at 5:30 this morning, and it wasn't a bad day, but it's 105 out, so.
Why in the world is it showing
It's
you
warm.
offline, Mark?
For real?
Let me just invite you from Xbox, because Destiny's like,
Do I need to quit?
I'm just
Come
going to
back
invite you
in.
straight to the game.
So Brian, how are you liking the new content with Thieves Landing and the Forgotten Shores?
Dude, Forgotten Shores is amazing. Like, I just actually, I need one of the things I do need to do, because I just got the artifact for my my arc, but I'm like, I need to actually charge it. So it says rekindle by defeating enemies and fighting alongside fellow guardians in public events. All right, Mark, let us know if you can join
Yes.
in.
No, it's still not.
Seriously. All right.
I'm gonna quit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, go ahead and quit.
Right now, I'm just doing. I just got the Mindbender and the Rifleman left.
I'm gonna
to
restart
do.
my console and see if that helps.
Do a hard boot, Mark. Just like hold down the power and just hard boot the son of a gun.
All right.
Dude, Leland,
Bye-bye.
that's awesome.
Yeah, this isn't my big character. My big character's actually on the PC.
Dude, like playing on PC and on Xbox, that's nuts, dude. Like,
Actually, believe it or not, I've got PlayStation 4. I've got hundreds of hours on the PS4, the PC, and just recently I just bought it for the Xbox too.
Okay. Nice.
So, unfortunately, one of my main friends that I was playing with has severe carpal tunnel, so he can only play on the PC.
Okay. We're just waiting for Mark to return. So what should I, like, outside of, like, getting caught up on story and leveling, is there anything I need to be focused on right now? Hey, what's up, Legendary? I think I said hi, but I'm in a time loop. Hey, Shima.
There's so much to do. I mean, I've taken quite a hiatus myself from the game because I was starting to get a little bored before the. I guess it's probably been about 6 months or so. And the main reason is, well, I got into Final Fantasy 14 back in February,
Nice.
and that has just sucked me in.
Heck yeah, dude.
I am a wild
I'm still
refugee.
frustrated that game is not. I'm still beyond frustrated that Final Fantasy is not on the Xbox. Yeah,
I
I
am too,
think
I
the
was
echo is
so-
coming
oh
from
my God, I was-
from Leland. Just FYI, Mike.
Oh, let me fix that.
Cool.
Give me a sec. I can fix that. Da, 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 da.
You
Let's
a
see,
warlock?
audio-
Yeah, Hawkeye. I have a
Let's
Titan
see.
as well. I just haven't. I for whatever reason I did my Titan first, and so I'm still working on my warlock here. You can see. Yes, I haven't even unlocked my arc build.
I know what it is. I think I know what it is. Audio, there it is. Okay.
A young by warlock standards. Apprentice holds out. Nope, still getting an echo.
I'm trying to figure out why it's coming through my TV. Let's see here. I wonder if it's my headset.
It depends on the headset.
I'm using the Razer.
Okay. All right, we'll give Mark a few more minutes.
Let me go into my Xbox settings and see if maybe I can fix it in there.
No, Dad, go, Mike, with a $1 cheer. Can we get some hearts in chat from Mike with his dollar cheer? That's awesome, dude. Thank you so much. And what game is this? This is Destiny right now. Free money, he says.
Let's see. Is that better?
Let's see here. No, I still got it. There's the notification. Let me get some hearts in chat from Mike. Let's see if I have any hearts here. Scrolling for hearts.
Display and sound volume. Audio output.
I got some pineapples. It's a long list of emotes. Oh, good. Mark's back. Not see some hearts. Let me see if I can invite him now. Welcome back.
I'm joining the game
Oh, good.
right now.
Oh, good. Now it's actually letting me select you. And I'll say invite to fireteam.
Well, it's got a load.
It's like your mama's got a load.
Okay. Is that better?
Let's see here. Oh, I think we
Testing.
figured it out.
Yeah, it was set to where it was coming out of my speakers in my TV, so you were hearing the TV in the background. Okay.
Well, hopefully it looks really good. Like, honestly, BLK, so he was asking, BLK's like, what game is this? And he's like, yeah, it looks good. I haven't played. Oh, it looks like Julie just signed in. I'm going to send her a party invite. Bop, bop. Let's see.
Yeah, it'd be kind of nice to have enough friends to actually, maybe eventually, once we get up to enough power level and our levels maxed out and whatnot,
Raid.
we can get up and do some of the raids.
Raid here, and then also with Shadowbringers. That's one of the things that, like Mark and Kyle were well versed in all that the issues in the last 2 years of just like, oh, house stuff. But I have a video going up on that this week. But I was like, dadgum, dude, like I really want to just hit the raid scene hard.
I do not know how you have the time to do what you do, Brian,
Oh,
and
Cocaine
still
and
have fun.
The doctor chiming in. He's like, I'm his guys. You want to know what makes work to game possible? Dr. KJ McCocaine and Ritalin subscription for Brian. Must create videos.
Oh.
A lot of it ties into the support of my wife, the fact that I work out of my home office so that I set my own hours, and so I can kind of sit back and just kind of like make a video and things like that. And then, I mean, I've been playing Final Fantasy 14 for 9 years, and that so I have this inherent knowledge. So a lot of it ends up being like, just kind of coordinating with my wife on a schedule. And so like I might sit down, like today I just like took 2 hours and I like just had 4 different topics that I wanted to talk about, and I just made 4 videos and then just kind of schedule those things out. So it looks like we work harder than we do.
Well, the nice thing is I actually listen to a lot of your stuff on YouTube while I'm driving.
Holy smokes! Holy
Keep
crap,
the
guys!
content coming.
Guys, like, so go and get some love in chat for Hobo. Just did an insane cheer at $100. Guys, holy smokes!
Ooh.
I need some hearts in chat.
Woo woo.
Yeah, like woo woo's are good. I need some hearts. Let me see that.
Hobo,
love for
you
Hobo.
the man or woman.
We don't need to be gender specific. I was like, yeah, man or woman.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
not
good.
forget the lessons of Ready Player One.
Forever the lessons. Like, it played the sound, it showed the notification. I didn't see it pop up here in Super Chat. So, oh, that was a Streamlabs thing? Maybe that was a Streamlabs thing. Is that down in the scroll? Help me pay your tuition, bro. Dude, I paid for mine. Yeah, it was a oh my gosh, that was a total cheer, total tip over on Patreon. All right, Mark, you're level 20. Let's see here, open director. Can I make you lead so you can kind of take us into like whatever content you're supposed to take? Because otherwise, I'm worried that it'd be like, oh, I can't do this. Let me go to party.
No.
No, I will not be your leader. Promote to leader. Suck it. I have the power of the leader. You're promoted.
You should be Osiris' first mission.
Something, yeah.
I need to go back and do all of that.
Mm-hmm.
The only bad thing, I was kind of really hoping the crossplay would come out, or the cross save would come out sooner,
Yeah.
so I could actually bring my PC characters over, because I've
Exactly.
done so much work for exotics.
That's why it's like, I've honestly, like, when I said when this game launched, that if it launched with like crossplay, I would have bought it on the PlayStation and the PC, but I just like, I don't see myself putting in
I'm trying
time
to remember where I'm
for all
supposed
the
to go
characters.
to.
So if you hold the left trigger, apparently it pulls up your like in the director, like apparently it like has a like go do this. So like under Curse of Osiris, it should say this, and then it's like, oh, you can do this, etc.
Yeah.
And apparently I'm
Says the
Forsaken.
Red War, speak to Hawthorne at the tower,
Okay.
Gambit in its prime. The Drifter is spinning up a new game he calls Gambit Prime.
If you still have Red War, just take us to the tower then.
But no, I've been playing
Ooh,
WoW
fuck's
since,
the tower? Where's the tower?
Since 2004.
Okay. And Justin says, welcome back to Destiny, Brian. Loving the content influx. Thanks, Justin. Thanks for hanging out with us live here. Thanks for the comment. Guys, if you have a question in chat, just make sure you tag at Work to Game. It shows up a little bit easier for me.
Should be Traveler Mark.
It should be the big orb in the sky. The Traveler. And it's also Season 7. Can I see stats over there? Oh, cool, I can. I have 0 of 5 clan banner perks. That's okay. Season Events Iron Banner. Ooh, that sounds awesome.
Oh, when is Iron Banner coming out? Is that this
now?
weekend?
It's now. It's now.
Oh, is it? Oh, it started today.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Okay.
Iron Banner. 6v6 control. So we
Oh,
might
yes,
we might let
that-
Mark warm up, and then we might be just doing, and then we might grab you and do some Iron Banner.
Yep. We're gonna want to get definitely max level before we start doing that.
You mean you don't like getting rolled on? Let me roll my face.
I'm not sure if you can even go into Iron Banner unless you're 50.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. The Ross says, just found you guys after getting in 14. Well, welcome to Final Fantasy 14, dude. And you've been marathoning a ton of your videos. Love the content. Dude, Ross, thanks so much, man. I'm always telling my family, they're like, Brian, what can we get you for your birthday? I was like, you know that long-ass playlist that I've got? Like, just, like, hit play on it. And, like, you can go, like, if you got errands or you want to go see a movie, like, just do that. That's the best thing you can do. Oh, good. And Bandit is actually also on Sargatana. So we, like, guys, I am really hoping that we can get some rating on this expansion. I should have a little bit more free time. The downside is that literally when Savage drops, I'm going to be, well, not downside. I'm actually really looking forward to going to be on vacation with the fam. We're going to go down to Galveston So I'm going to be down there for a week. So I'm going to miss the first week of Savage, which hopefully by the time I get back, everybody knows how to beat it. And they just tell me how to do it and carry me through it. It's like, oh yeah, Brian, you're so good.
All the bugs are gone.
All the bugs. Oh, Lady Wizard says finally got her work
I don't
game
even know what
character.
you're talking about,
in
but
Heaven's
that's fine.
No, dude, you're pretty much 100% on, dude. It's like you've played video games before, Kyle.
Talking about 14.
Yeah. I'm still frustrated that 14's not on Xbox, dude. It's like end the segregation. Dude, 11 like somebody was showing off some 11 stuff in Unreal Engine 4 and it looks freaking amazing and I'm just like, come on, Square. Hire this guy. Rebuild 11 in Unreal Engine and let's call it a day. And then we also
I had a hard time getting into 11.
It's not an easy game to get into, but when you get into it, like it bites you hard. Like it holds you. Yeah. So go talk to whoever you need to talk to here in the tower, Mark. What was I thinking? Oh, but then also even if it doesn't come, like we got Kyle, Mark, we got Phantasy Star Online 2 next spring. It's gonna be like college all over again, except for we got responsibilities. What do you mean you can't grind to level 50 tonight? Weak.
What level are you in Destiny, Brian?
Let's see. 35. I'm almost 36.
35.
Yeah. I'm at 361, so I am just. Yeah, I'm fresh. I'm fresh right now. Ross says that PS2 announcement got you hyped. Yeah, absolutely.
The fastest way to level that I could tell you to do is so.
I heard Gambit because also from a gear perspective, it also boosts you really fast.
Well, to level from 30 to 50, the fastest way, and this is what I've been doing, is collecting the ghosts, the dead ghosts, and the Forgotten Shores.
Okay.
And then going and buying the bounties from the spider. And when you complete the bounties, he gives you not only that, but he gives you gear as well.
Actually, I should look at what my pursuits are. So, like, one of the cool things, Kyle, that they showed me last stream was that, like, all the quests and bounties and everything like that is all under the pursuits tab now. So, I did not know where those were. So, there's so much cool stuff here. So, I'm going to just go grab everything I can find, and then we'll just, whatever we complete, we complete. I just suicided. On purpose. Not sponsored.
In the tower.
Ow.
Exactly. Alright, let me grab every bounty I can find. Because you never know
Follow
what
me,
you
Mark.
can complete.
I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed
Where are
to
you
go.
trying to go? Meet Hawthorne.
Speak to Hawthorne.
She's over there on the like when you zone in on
So
the
the
right
bounties
side
that
of
I'm talking about require the dead ghosts.
the map. Okay.
And what did it? Oh, big guy. Oh, ow. So what it is you got to go to like the EDZ and different places, and you go into the Forgotten Zones, and those bounties will be in specific zones, which will then give you an insane amount of experience and, of course, weapons.
Alright. Cool.
I am at your
Weapons and
service.
armor. So, and it's a
Vanguard,
good way to level up.
Requisition approved.
Sweet.
As you will.
So, but they've really changed the UI in this game a lot over the last year or so.
I can tell. Like, it feels like there's just a lot of meat to it. And maybe that's just because I have so much more. So I'm really curious to how this kind of feels at the end of it.
Speak with Ikora at the tower.
Ikor should be
Yeah,
next to Hawthorne.
Trust me.
I remember when Destiny first came out on back in 2013. I was so stoked.
I played so much Destiny 1. And Mark gave me so much crap
Same
when
here.
I left Destiny 2, but hopefully I've made it up to him.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I used to suck so bad at PvP.
I got really good at it. Like I got like where I was doing really good. Like in the when I last left off.
I mean,
I love they have seasons now.
Cade.
I love how they have that seasons.
You know how
and
I
that
got
ranks.
good at PvP?
How?
I was doing a thorn bounty.
Okay. KJ,
It forced me to get good.
you gotta get good. Boom.
Okay, hero. Ooh, what do we got here?
What do we got? Follow
Brother. Ooh, 449 shotgun.
Oh, this music is the music they have in Destiny is just so good.
Oh, it is. I'm really hoping that with everything that they got
I
going
see the Gambit
on,
guy,
that
aren't we?
Yeah, there's a Gambit guy down here for like you can pick up a quest.
the
from him.
Gambit is a lot of fun. That is
I
probably
had
one
it
of my
going the wrong way.
favorites.
What the?
Because it's PvP mixed with
What are you supposed to do,
PvP
Mark?
and
Go to Cade.
PvE.
I've been following the dots.
Okay,
Oh,
this guy's
don't
not
follow
down
the
here.
dots.
Alright.
So now I'm hunting the Mindbender.
The mind bender.
I don't know. I don't have the same dots you do.
So, Lady Wizard's talking about last we heard about Levin, that it's going mobile, and it's like, my goodness, like I don't know, like if they're, I'm just like wondering whenever the hell they're gonna start talking about it. Yoshi P's like, yeah, we'll talk about it when we get the battle system finished, because Yoshi P technically is over that. Just like, come on.
Well, just kind of going by what I've heard you talk about and just different references,
Mhm.
it sounds like he's very much focused on the next MMO.
Honestly, yeah, and I think that's going to hopefully be what it is. Because I think that, like, everything he's done with 14, I easily see 14 easily getting another, like, 2 or 3 expansions at a minimum. Like, it's not like, oh, another MMO comes out and they're just going to leave 14. They're going to have a good, strong, I think a good, solid team. But I think Yoshi P has more than earned the ability to say, like, okay, blank slate. You know, like, all right, let's plan this out. Let's build this, you know, like, you could also kind of hear the feedback from 14, like, okay, let's build this right in the foundation. Let's, like, make this work. Like, it could be really exciting. I don't know, like, if it would be a Final Fantasy MMO, but honestly, I could easily see him also kind of going action RPG because of his, like, interest in like, Diablo. And that would also differentiate 14 from the new MMO. So let's say you really like the combat system in 14. Cool, you got 14. Let's say, you're, like, if you don't want an action MMO, like, okay, not a problem. You know? We'll have to wait and see.
Well, I'll be honest, a Diablo-like game would be awesome for Final Fantasy.
Yeah. It would be great. Like, they could, like, that's what 15 in a way kind of started to feel like. I was like, oh, this kind of feels like it could be their version of a Diablo, but then the loading times were just so painful.
I had a hard time getting into 15 just for the simple fact that it was just so much travel time.
Thanks for your service, guard.
Polero, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. And then Ross says, how do you find the time to play all of these continuous games with work, family, etc.? Keep it up and keep up with them. I mean, the real secret, Ross, is that I don't. Like, I've put a lot of time into 14, so my, like, the time I need to spend with the game actually really isn't that much. Like, I've been on I'm on a 2-week break from the game right now, but, you know, most of it ends up being that. I play with like, a lot of it I played 14 with Julie, and, you know, I invited her to the hangout in the chat because I think she's playing Call of Duty downstairs, but the no, it's like I don't think I play as many games as I wish I could, and like, I think if I was able to, like, we're nowhere close to where we would consider full time, you know, any of this, but, you know, maybe, like, let's say things keep growing like they are, you know, at this crazy rate, like, maybe that becomes a possibility, and then I think then I would actually have probably the time to pour into the games that I want. I usually focus on a principle of kind of efficiency, which foundationally kind of can ruin the game. Where, like, I was playing Secret of Mana with Maddie on Father's Day, and I just had a blast.
Oh,
with
I was
her.
right there with you.
Dude, oh, it's so freaking good. And I just had a blast, but I had to rethink. how I approach the game, because as an adult, I'm thinking, what's the most efficient way to achieve the next goal? But Maddie was like, let's go in this direction, explore, and let's go in this direction and explore. So I had to have an active choice of the will to say, I'm not trying to play this game the way Brian would, which is like, okay, I only have like maybe 2 hours or 4 hours, like in a week or whatever, to play. I need to be efficient. Like right now, I wouldn't consider this efficient, but I'm hanging out with my buddies, Mark and Kyle, and new Leland. But it's like it's all about setting the right objective. And so with Maddie, it was just about exploration. Maybe we got half a level's worth of experience, like in the 2 hours we played together. But that's what it wasn't about. But if it's just me, like I get on and it's like I am doing this, I am doing this, I'm doing this.
Wife's calling me.
Brittany, darling. Until it's over on Discord anymore? Oh, I should probably be like somewhat responsible and tweet this out and throw this in Discord. Like, I don't think it depends on how YouTube decides to handle things, because sometimes, like, I think we post more than they want to blast people with notifications. That's okay. No. We've kind of said like we're just gonna keep posting. Let's see here. Loving everything that I'm seeing.
I need to set up more supply drops. Dead orbit, Joe? They're all tapped out.
Destiny, not Destiny Legary.
If we could get out to the reef. They don't.
I'm trying to figure out where Mark is and what his current objective is. Is it the end game start after Red War?
I do not know.
What are you asking?
What Mark's objective is. Boom. Alright, I might grab some water while we wait. Might turn on some tunes. Oh, close that down. Yeah.
This is taking forever.
Alright, sorry about that.
Destiny News Polar.
What's your
Destiny News is literally like they're over a million players a day now.
It says Forsaken fight along Gate 6 to help.
I thought I'd enjoy working in the tower
Nice.
this much.
Yeah, if you guys want to join me at party, you're welcome to tag along for Mindbender and all the other Prison Break jailbreak.
Thanks,
content.
Leland.
And it says to
I think,
complete the
we're working with Mark.
gateway.
That's why I
Crucible
really wish the
Cyrus.
PvE in this game was...
Okay, yep, that's where you need to go.
Good. I really wish the
gateway.
PvE
What do I
in
gotta
this
do
game
now?
was 4
Go back
players.
to orbit?
Yeah, go to destination. So hold down your select button, and then under destinations, you should see it now. While you guys
But yeah,
load
if
that
you
up,
guys,
I'll be right
if you
back.
guys
with some
are
more.
joining, if you guys were to join me
What a break.
in party, you would actually get the benefits of this too, and the gear.
Cutscene time.
When the Red Legion attacked, it almost cost us
That's not a
everything.
bad gun.
It
That's
took a miracle to save
actually
us.
fairly stable for a
The awakening
submachine gun.
of the Traveler. This is our new beginning.
Which gun is this?
The maps are
Yeah,
blank.
stability's not bad on
The
that at
rules
all.
are gone.
Precision frame,
All we
dynamic
know
sway
is we
reduction.
must become more than what we were. This small corner of the cosmos
Giant TIE
is the
fighter.
only place that is forever ours.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Oh!
And the universe
Look
watches us with envious eyes. We've proven we can fight threats.
Don't you
beyond the
love when you
stars.
come around a corner and they're standing
But
right
now,
there?
there are things stirring beneath our feet, provoked by the Traveler's light. Our war is just beginning.
Live, we back. All right. So I'm on Xbox. Actually, I'll just update that on the stream. 1X gameplay. There we go. All right, Mark, you taking us
So
somewhere?
Brian, what is your favorite class so far with what is your class of choice?
In Destiny?
Yeah.
Preference has right now, and I feel like always will be Warlock.
Mine's the Hunter, believe it or not. But maybe that's because it was my very first character I ever played.
Nice. Like I did the I've just barely have ever touched Hunter, so it ends up always kind of falling, on the wayside.
Oh!
Ominous rocks,
Ow!
killer robots, people in mortal danger.
This is the
Seriously,
worst
aren't you
expansion,
tired of
Paul
this?
Alera.
Fatigue is a distraction.
This is the
from
worst
our
one. This one made me
purpose.
quit.
As our complaints.
So this dude could
Oh,
stop
I haven't
time.
begun to complain yet. Ouch!
And with their
Now I'm
dumbass
complaining.
ghost.
Focus, Akira.
Well,
Sekiro.
you know what I did? I actually waited till after I got done with a lot of
Reach for
the
the sky, big guy.
content from Forsaken.
Yeah.
Then I went back and I just, kind of like, with Final Fantasy or
help?
WoW or anything, you just
Again?
go back and just destroy
I've got it,
everybody
thank you.
later.
The fact that Destiny, I've heard that their
Well,
PvP,
Osiris.
they're really going to focus on it for the next season.
What did you see?
But the
Slow
fact that they
down.
have it is also one more thing that really is a weakness for Anthem.
I thought
I was so disappointed. I mean,
Oh
I
yeah,
was
Segura is
really
the best. I'm just being silly because she ran into a frozen laser.
2 o'clock, medium range. You're welcome.
See, Osiris is supposed to be like this just epic character within the Destiny universe, and I do not feel like this game did
You
any
know, I
justice.
can't help but notice that even with all of reality
I think
to
that was
explore,
Activision.
you
Oh.
keep picking the places where they shoot at us.
We can't
Yeah, I'm
say
not getting the key
if
fob.
the
I still have my key
succeed,
fob
it's the
from
end of
1.0,
everything.
but I don't use the one-time password.
Sekiro, we can see your light. You have to go.
Nope, not leaving you. Without me, there's no coming back.
If I don't stop the Vex, there won't be anything to come back to. I'm doing this for the both of us.
Don't you even... Osiris!
So Forsaken, I've only touched the first 2 quests, and now I met Spider. Really cool, interesting character. I like the bounty kind of piece. So that's exciting. Go ahead, Leland.
I was just gonna say that I'm more than happy to go through that stuff with you and help you out.
Okay. Well, I'll let you know as soon as we do. Right now, it's I'm just kind of hanging with Mark and Kyle, story wise.
Oh yeah.
Character growth wise, because I don't get
There's so.
I wish they
so
had.
much
I
to
wish
do.
they had more time to. If they had more time to play games, they'd probably play more games. Oh, Mark and Kyle are on, sweetie. I'll be back.
Oh!
I plan on trying to get caught. Last week was just not a good week to
Yeah.
do that.
Last week was rough. This week is looking pretty good. So we'll have to see. But yeah,
I've been spending most of my nights talking to people in Australia for work.
Really?
Pain in my ass. Yeah.
What's
Good day, mate.
Good day. What are they calling about? Password reset?
No, we're having them pilot Microsoft Teams,
Okay. Yeah, I've got Microsoft Teams.
like
installed.
the calling features and all that stuff with it, and they just
Guardian,
don't get it.
Thank you.
That's
for
a good
coming.
place to bounce between.
There's been a development
King of Hearts
on Mercury.
It says King of Hearts has been bouncing between
Strange
Destiny and
reports
14.
from the cultists clinging to
There's
what's
definitely
left
like
of the planet.
some synergy, I think,
Normally,
in both
I'd
games.
ignore their conspiracy theories.
I think Activision was really
But
the
one of my
cancer
hidden
that's
brought
been
me.
holding Destiny back. Obviously,
Yes.
the money has been probably good for them.
I'm hoping that's the case.
She's not
Honestly,
dead.
when they showed up to this last
name is
thing, that's the
Sagira.
only reason why I
I've
decided
known her
to
a very
reinstall
long
it.
time.
They said MMO.
And
They
her
said
guardian.
like they're gonna embrace the RPG. They said
Osiris.
cross save, and I said those are the three biggest problems I've had. And they also said free to play, so like people can jump in for free and then
Zavala
decide
wouldn't
what they
like to
want to
hear you call
purchase
him
if they
that.
want to purchase anything. I'm like,
Most
thank you. Like
guardians
I
won't
would
even
also,
speak Osiris's
I'd also
name.
be fine if they added kind of an optional
He
subscription.
was the only Vanguard
Because
commander
then I would sub.
ever
I think I would
exiled
sub
from
to
the city.
support it in my mind, but that's just me.
And the man who taught me what it means to be a warlock.
Yeah, Polaris says that she would play. I'm assuming she. Sorry, the name
We
kind
found
of has
Sagira on Mercury,
seems very
and at the same
effeminate
time,
in
Vex
the- in its
activity there
naming, but,
surged exponentially.
Polara, they said that they would play 14, but can't
I
afford
need
to
to
pay
know
each
what
month.
happened.
And that's the.
Even
I
if the
honestly think
Vanguard
when
wants to
Square
forget
Enix is
him.
talking about like having their subscription model service,
When
like
I
I would
lost
love
my
to see.
light,
There's
I
going to
didn't
have
have
to be
anything
something
else.
because at some point I can't sub
I
to every
was-
publisher.
empty. Then you came.
Oh,
I would
those are
pay
both
that-
fantastic games.
And you
I would.
helped
I'd
me
pay a
find my way
subscription for
back.
Destiny if
Ah.
they.
Sorry,
I
Polara.
need that
Had the
friend
right
again,
model.
Guardian.
Yeah,
Go to Mercury.
yeah, they just need the right model.
2019, Brian. Can't assume
The
gender.
followers of
I know, I
Osiris,
failed.
the few who remain, might know what her presence means.
No, I do remember you, Polara. I just was like,
And for now,
whatever reason, when I read your name,
let's
it
keep this
just
between us.
sounded like, and I
I'd hate to
apologize.
have to throw
it's my
you
bad.
off this wall.
You're not getting $100, whatever it is from him.
That was a joke.
No money is necessary. If I assume gender, it's like Brian has to put it like a jar and start putting money into it.
Llama said.
Yeah, it's Polar Alpha, and in my dyslexia, I
So I've
keep
got that
reading it
going
as
for me.
Polera. So, but it's Polar Alpha, and it's just like, gosh darn it, my eyes. Because it's like he's sitting here and he capitalizes the A, but like in how YouTube's got it spelled, it's just like, oh, my dyslexia gets me every freaking time. Sucks being dyslexic. I wish I could increase the font size of the chat. That would actually probably be a huge get. Let me see here. Top chat, manage moderators.
For your
No.
old man eyes.
I have like 2015 vision, but just like when I look at like text, like that's the thing. Like my comprehension
The traveler
went through the roof
transformed
whenever I
Mercury
could
into a
increase the
garden
font size
world.
of digital text.
It was a paradise until the Vex came.
It's just one of
the
those
Vex
things.
replaced the planet's
Like, I can
core
see through
with their
the
own
wall. Like my vision's
We
so
call
good.
it the Infinite Forest.
But, yeah.
An
I've thought about
ever-expanding
LASIK,
labyrinth
but I
of
think
realities.
from what I've
No
heard,
Saw that
with
coming,
the
brothers and
astigmatism,
sisters.
it's not
No
a.
one has ever escaped. It was Osiris.
Hey Kira, welcome to the stream.
Obsession.
You can just control plus it. Can I? Does not look like it. I'm in the
Welcome to
Streamlabs
Mercury,
OBS.
Guardian. The signs told me you would come.
The signs told me you would come.
Signs here too. And by signs, I mean facts.
That too is a sign. I am Brother Vance of the followers.
I don't
of
like
the
what they
Signs.
did, like with Vance, and like how they transitioned him from his 1.0 character to here. But I guess they try to give him a little bit more comedy.
Purpose.
Yeah, just like, oh, it's Brother Vance, the #1 fan. Like, okay.
Hey Brian, you should make yourself leader again in case I get dropped.
Oh, okay. Well, I think only you can make me the leader if you can even make me the leader. We'll see. We'll see if Mark gets kicked out after 30 minutes. He's got some weird
I don't even
30-minute
know.
cycle. So. Oh, wow.
Just like his mom.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
There is a Vex gateway near your location. Osiris spent years studying it.
He's like,
He was convinced
I'll kill
it
you
was
later,
the door
Kyle.
to the infinite forest. It is still possible to find Osiris.
It's already
We
been
need to
killed
open that
once.
door.
He's
That was in the movie.
Custom
Osiris's
games.
greatest student.
Oh, Osiris'
Vance.
greatest fan.
Osiris's greatest fan.
Gross. Cannot wait till we can get into 4
You know,
seconds.
that's not what you wanted to say.
Yeah.
How are you guys so far ahead of me?
Because we're awesome at video games and you suck at life. Player
Boom.
left. That's you.
Uh-oh.
Marcus left. Let's see if he can join in.
Made you leader just in time.
Oh, nice, dude. He's like, wait a minute, I'm feeling the 30 minutes. You really think it's your ISB?
That's what Microsoft says.
Okay.
I opened up a ticket with them.
I really enjoyed the arrow, the bow and arrow. I didn't think I would.
My 3 least favorite words.
I opened a
I
ticket.
love the bow and arrow.
Open a ticket.
Yep.
I don't know, Kyle. Open up a damn ticket.
Like, geez, Kyle.
No, you just
Come on,
come
Kyle.
fix it.
Come on, Kyle. Who do you think you are? What's up, Rock Druid? You want to play some Rushmore tomorrow? Nice.
That's what I tell people when they try to message
are you?
me directly. Open up a ticket.
Level up, big money, make money.
And there it is. My vendor's down.
Congrats. Oh, this is fun. This is fun playing with a bow and arrow, dude. Pop, pop, pop.
Where did you get that?
I got it from the quest in Forsaken, so it's like it's a pretty awesome bow. You should get it too, I assume. That or it gave me a choice.
Yeah, it's an automatic gift.
I'm so
once you
pleased
complete a
Osiris
certain
has
amount
brought you to
of
me.
the
His most
second or third
faithful
question.
servant.
Oh, going to Mount Rushmore, not my Rushmore tomorrow. I was like, oh, I thought there was a movie called Rushmore, and I was like, all right.
There is.
There is, but that's what I thought he meant by
Osiris
it.
has not returned. Faith is all I have left.
Yeah, we got both Mark and Kyle returned to the game with me, so they were like, when they left,
Oh, nice.
they left with me, so we're all newbie returnees.
So when you going to Galveston?
July 30th. The same
Are you gonna
same
go
week.
camp on the beach again?
Not again, bro. Like not after the last time. Dude, like we were on the beach. Oh my gosh, like we do. Like, hey, this crazy storm happened, and then some people were like
Not go
drove
with
their
this spring
trucks
break?
around us. Like Kyle wasn't there. Like I'm glad we're alive. Like honestly, I was like, okay, that was nuts, dude. So we ended up packing up. Like the storm hit so hard, we were like, oh, it's like someone's like, should we go back for the beer? We're like, leave the beer. It's not worth it. There's always beer somewhere else. We can get it back. And it was just, dude, like we were like, it took our tents and threw them into the ocean. I was like, well, anything that was in the tents is gone now. And so we ended up driving overnight to Houston, and that was such a tough drive.
I bet.
Didn't we stay with like your relatives or something?
Yeah, we stayed with
We were,
my Aunt Carrie, my Uncle Bruce, my Uncle B. Have you been able to rejoin, Mark?
It's loading.
Alright. We'll try not to be
Ding 45.
Hey, congrats, man. What's up, Zillerus? Why wasn't there COD Modern Warfare at E3? I don't know. I don't think like Activision didn't show to E3. A lot of people didn't show. I think they're gonna try to do their own shows and stuff like that. Like with
PlayStation's going to.
Yeah, like with streaming, there's a lot of things that's changing. I'm happy that Microsoft showed up though. I need to put out my like who won E3 kind of thing. Is it still loading for you, Mark?
I don't know what.
I know one thing. I was dying
There
when
you
she
go.
lost it during the Xbox.
I'm
When the
back.
Microsoft reveals.
Please.
When you absolutely lost it, I was
I
dying.
lost it. That was so amazing. I did not expect it. It was so beautiful.
Oh, I know, because I saw your live reaction, like, oh man.
PS5 wrecked everyone with the release of PS5 stats. I haven't seen them yet. Are they good? I'm assuming they better be good.
I haven't seen a lot on it. I do know that they did state that it's going to be an NVMe hard drive.
Okay.
So I do know that with Xbox's DDR6, I don't know how that's going to work. I
Should
don't
be joining
really
you
know.
shortly.
Yeah, it said you joined.
I don't know what the how those specs hold up because it's new technology.
Yeah, I think that if Microsoft says they're in it to be the like premier console, so like we'll see what happens because they have Microsoft has two systems coming out. Does PlayStation have two systems?
I like this little interesting interplay between Microsoft and Nintendo.
Yes.
Just little cooperative
Yes.
it's here and there. It's like, we'll scratch your back if you scratch ours. 'cause
Xbox Live coming
the
to
enemy
Switch.
of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah, like Sony doesn't want to crossplay, but Nintendo does.
Yep.
Like, whoa.
Yep.
Ross Orlando, thank you for the $1 cheer. Can we get some
I
hype in
would love
chat
to
for
see to
Ross?
come to Xbox
What?
is the Xeno Saga.
That would be a twist. That would be a shocker. 'Cause that's published by Nintendo.
So, the way you reacted to Phantasy Star would be me hearing anything about a new Xeno game.
I really enjoyed Chronicles. I feel bad that I haven't put enough time to finish it.
I finished Chronicles 2, and it was I had
It's
back
such a
surgery
hard game. It's like
years ago,
it's like an MMO.
and that's what got me through my back surgery in all my downtime.
Nice. Can we get some hearts in chat for Ross for that $1 cheer? Or any kind of emote. You can put any letter of the alphabet. Just some kind of thank you to
The
Ross
poop
for
emoji.
that. Poop. Mark requests poop emojis. Kyle requests cocaine and Ritalin.
Hey.
There we go.
Actually,
there
some
we go.
whiskey would be good.
Whiskey
emojis.
Some whiskey emojis.
Where the hell are we going again?
I don't know, man. I'm just following you guys around.
Just following you guys.
Blind leading the blind.
Yeah. Blind leading the blind. Here we go.
Oh
We
yeah,
found
there
it.
we go. But more bad people.
All right, I'm going super. There we go. Eat it. We got guys behind us. I'm gonna put down the healing shield. Healing shield is down. And there we go. Thank you guys. Oh, we got some whiskeys. They actually have whiskeys. Yeah, Kyle got us whiskey.
Whiskeys and poop.
Whiskeys and poop.
Good time.
Mark's of the very classy variety. Give him his poop emojis and he's happy. And snap. All right. Oh, hello. Every day I'm hustling. Oh no.
Oh crap.
We lost the
Hey,
doctor.
Cannon.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, Mark's got him.
There, take out the module.
Thank you, sir.
Module is down. We got some poop emojis.
From different
Polar
timelines
Alpha.
are
I'm
converging
saying it
on
correctly.
Mercury. That's
Supporting
bad.
Mark with some poop whiskey. Yeah, that's hilarious. Hilarious. So
And
the
I just
PS5
unlocked
is
the
delayed to
new-
run at 4K at 100
I don't know
FPS,
what
no
I would
problem.
have done if Osiris hadn't
Nice.
sent you to me. In return, the
Is that
followers of
confirmed?
Osiris can help you
That's what
revive
that's
his
what Titan's
ghost.
saying.
We have
It
a
sounds like
hidden
what
temple
Xbox
on
has said.
Earth. Take Sagira
But they're
to
making
these
it
coordinates.
they're
I
making
will
it
notify
a
the
developer
followers that
set.
you are
So the
coming.
developer, if they want to run it at 120, they can set
Now
it
that the
120.
lighthouse is safe, we can prepare for Osiris's return. All of the lost prophecies are coming to pass. I'm finally going to meet Osiris.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah. Honestly, but who gives a crap about what the system can do if they don't have many games? So it's really going to be worth.
Well, that's just it. It's, you know, I honestly think that they could pull the 60 frames per second right now with the hardware we have.
Especially for this game, but they wanted to keep it in sync console-wise, which sucks.
Yeah. So I think it all really comes down to developer.
Sweet, yeah. Titan, hit me up with the link because I'd like to see the stats itself. Well, I mean, there's the developer aspect of it, but honestly, that's on. It's on Microsoft. Microsoft like freaking just abandoned like Japan. They got their butts kicked, and so they need to go over there. I'm glad to hear Phil Spencer's going on. Oh, I'm the leader now?
I think, I think put it back to Mark so we can go to that second mission. Oh, no, wait, you didn't do the second mission either.
So, Mark, if you go to your destinations, do you see the Beyond Infinity on Mercury mission? Is that what you have for next?
Yeah, that should be the next. That should be the next one.
No, Dog, we're talking about PS5 and Xbox next box. All right, well, we'll go to Mercury then.
Says complete mission, a deadly trial in the EDZ.
Oh, deadly trial. European Dead Zone.
The only thing that I'm kind of sour about.
I think that's my
PlayStation
mission
right now.
Okay.
It's my fault, but
I think
I'm gonna promote Mark. Sorry, one second.
Well, that's what it says for Curse of Osiris.
I'm just gonna promote Mark. That way he can pick whatever the heck it's supposed to be. We go from there. It's so funny.
I thought there was
Anthem doesn't have a
mission
promote to leader. Like that's so freaking annoying.
No, that's what it has for me too.
Switch has been killing it, but like if they bring like xCloud to Switch and all that kind of stuff, like ultimately, like I don't know, like it provides an interesting thing because they want to sell the hardware, but you know, cloud streaming could end up being pretty revolutionary in the next 5-10 years.
I think the only thing that soured me against Sony right now is the fact that back when Final Fantasy XIV first released on the PlayStation, I did not realize that it locked in a user.
Oh yeah.
So when I started up in February, I started a whole brand new account on the PC.
What for? It's your same account. You just need to tie the key together. So PlayStation doesn't lock you. You have to purchase you have to purchase a license for the system.
No. I had purchased a copy for my PlayStation originally.
Oh, what the heck?
So, but you can't switch users on PlayStation.
No, you can't. So if you have a different PSN that you were like wanting to switch to, you have to have a different license.
Yeah. And
that's tight. I'll check that link out. Thank you.
Like I said, it soured me a little bit, but that's my fault. But that's the only thing I can say about it.
Yeah, I think for the I'm probably if the PS5 supports backwards compatible, then I'm very interested in picking it up. But Microsoft,
they've already that is one thing that along. They have confirmed that PS5 will be able to play PS4 games.
That's good, because when I lost a lot of digital games to the PS3 to PS4, and I was like kind of bummed by that. And then like Microsoft's already said that my Xbox controllers will work on the new Xbox. So I was like, great, perfect.
Really?
Yep.
I've got the Elite.
Yeah, me too.
I love
it. They said like the Scarlet's forward compatible, so more backwards compatible, but like your accessories, your hardware. I was like, perfect. I don't have to go buy 1,000 controllers. I'm sure they might have like a new updated thing to the controller to kind of make you want to like.
Hey, get in, losers. We're gonna go.
I'm with you guys. I'm right here with you.
Save the Infinite Forest.
I'm here with both of you. You're just.
Where's the damn door?
Where's the door? Dead ghost.
It was like in the wall or something. There's a mission start.
I got it.
There it goes.
There
it
we go.
goes. We're just waiting on Mark. His sorry ass.
Kyle got there first.
I didn't see anything.
You got the cum in your eyes, bro.
Oh!
Maybe my eyesight isn't as good as I thought. Let's not do any emotes for that. That might get a shadow banned on like on YouTube. And it go like how did
apparently
how did Work to Game get so famous? Well, I think it's pronounced infamous, and and we were featured on a New York Times hit piece.
Apparently, no public bathrooms. That's rule.
Yeah.
That guy found out.
Oh man.
So that child labor.
Yeah. Well, people are like, how do you do all this? It's like I've got kids, man. They grind. I'm like, all right, kids. If you want to go to school, then you got to. I need 16 million gil farmed up this week. Not on quota. Oh, that's bad news. Like, gotta sell this. I gotta sell this gil. I don't sell gil.
No food for you.
It's like winner closers get chicken nuggets. You get broccoli. Be a closer.
Like the nursing home in Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. Oh, you're tired.
Oh, Grandma. That's 15 minutes off of arts and crafts time.
Let's see here.
Well, I'll be right back. He's calling me.
All right, no worries. We're gonna press on.
So, are the followers
sword.
all as
I got a
passionate
sword.
as Brother Vance?
You mean fanatical? Yes.
Of course, I say that, and then all of a sudden I'm thinking of Aladdin.
They do not know the man as
The movie?
but they're our best chance to revive
The animated one. He's got a sword. We all got swords.
Oh.
When a boob grabs the sword.
Yeah. I have not seen
You
it
guys
in a
seen the
while.
live
I don't.
action?
No, I haven't seen it
I
yet.
have not seen it. I'm very hesitant because Aladdin is one of my childhood memories, and I.
So they.
Why are we not talking about Final Fantasy VII? Like when we talk about childhood memories, like I was so nervous for that game, but I talked with my friend Charles, who actually got to go hands-on with it out of E3, and I was like, dude, he's like, yeah, it's such a good battle system that like we're just so like I'm wondering if it ends up being something we see like it iterate on in like Final Fantasy 16 or something.
You think 16 will be an MMO?
No. If I was gonna guess, I'd say 17.
17.
Because the 15, like, but if they're not actively working on 16, that would, I guess we could see them do that, but that's not what I want. Ross, with another $1 cheer, can we get some whiskey and poop in chat for Ross for his epic support? Some poop whiskey for Mark, 'cause that's what apparently he likes. So Titan doesn't think we're going to have another MMO for a long time. I think if they're going to release 17 Titan, it's going to be probably 2024, 2025.
So basically, you're thinking updated graphics and whatnot?
Different battle system, like because 14's coming up on it's coming up on 9 years of service and 10 years since it was announced. You know, so that's where we're at with that. So, like by the time 2024 rolls around, like you're talking about like you're in a whole new console generation.
Would say it's a trial.
You know, it ends up being where that I don't think that they're going to pull support for 14 at any point, but what they're not going to turn 14 into what some people want. Some people want an action, RPG or something like that. I think that it makes sense then, and that it could be supported. That if they wanted it, it depends on if they want to, that they could bring in something like that. I wonder if what Yoshipi's working on is an online game, but we'll have to wait and see. Because he could really do it. Like honestly, they're like, whatever you want to make, Yoshi. And whatever he makes, I'm really excited about. Whatever that is, whatever this project that they've been in pre-production since 2016. So if they've been in pre-production and they start production on it, I would say if it's an MMO, they're going to have probably 5 years of production on it, and then after 5 years of production, we're talking about the same time frame.
Yeah. Well, that's how World of Warcraft was. I remember when they kept that real hush hush though.
Yeah, but look at what World of
So they're
Warcraft.
ready.
Look at what it's doing now. Like, I don't know. The
Well,
challenge
I
the
think-
challenge that 14 has, and it's been confirmed by Yoshi P, is just like in the technology and in the framework. Like they have to deal with some of the spaghetti code. People, like when you
Right.
realize they never thought Heaven's Word was going to exist. They were just trying to save the franchise, and the fact that we got Heaven's Word is amazing. But from a development cost perspective, there was a lot of things they had to do, and like look at World Visit. Like that, World Visit took a ton of time to implement. Got a money cheer. I'm not seeing it though. Another $1, it looks like. Maybe if that's a delayed thing. Thank you again, Ross. And welcome, Kalazi.
Well, all I can say is I remember playing Final Fantasy in 1988
Yeah,
in the original.
I hated Final Fantasy 1.
Oh
I
my
loved
gosh.
it.
Final Fantasy 4 was like what hooked me. I was
Hey,
I was a Dragon Quest guy.
If
like-
we've already gone down the Yo Mama jokes and come in your eyes, then I'm gonna say, fuck the Marsh Cave from here to eternity.
This is the
Those
late night
fucking
adult,
wizards.
the late night adult stream.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Every single time, the wizards in the
Dude-tastic.
Marsh Cave.
Kyle dropping some F bombs. Kyle
hated-
dropping some F bombs and people
I
cheering some
hated
dollars.
that level with a passion.
All I can say is
I grinded
Wizard for the
so
win.
many ogres in that forest right outside that little
Yeah,
town.
dude, that was-
before you had to take that long hike all the way around to that other peninsula.
Can we
I
get
was
some
like,
hype in
nobody
chat
can
for
get me a
Ross and
boat?
Doomtastic? We've been doing whiskey, so can we get some hearts or whiskey in chat for Doomtastic for this epic dollar cheer? Thank you for supporting the stream and the channel. Hey Ethan, what's going on? It's kind of an adult
After
stream.
that, the game pretty much you just played it, and if you beat some guys, you did okay. But that was the worst grind I can remember
Alright.
in a game.
Best Final Fantasy, guys. I say 6.
6.
Oh, we got
6.
Oh yeah! Suck it, 7.
29.
29. Yeah, 29 is gonna be the best one. I feel it too, Mark. Oh, we're supposed to go down.
Where
You
guys
put on
at?
your virtual reality costume and competing.
Virtual reality is pretty cool. I got it with, and I've been learning how to program for it, and so I'm pretty jazzed on it. Whee!
Gonna make a new virtual boy.
Not a virtual boy. but
Am I still in the
let me check.
fire?
Let me check.
Or am I offline?
Let's find out.
Can I warp to you guys?
You should be able to, maybe. It shows you in our fire team.
I figure out where you guys are at.
The tower. We had to drive
I'll tell you
a
what
long
really got me was when they
Thank you,
announced Final Fantasy VIII for Steam. That really excited me.
I'm really
I'm
looking
still
forward to
worried.
it. What's up, Mark?
You guys are on a different planet now?
No, we're in the same
No.
place. We've just been moving forward.
Let me take a closer
It
look.
should complete
I
for
figure
you.
out how I can...
Oh, ow.
I've never seen anything like it before. Let me try something.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Bye
8's
bye.
coming back. I'm really looking forward to
Still in
7,
North Coast.
the remake.
Hello.
What is
I am too.
Going on?
But I'm concerned with the episodicness that they keep talking about with it.
Someone's.
Did you
I don't
actually
know
just
if
put me in a
it's true
strange
or not, but
machine you've never
someone
seen
said that
before?
they
Who does
they stopped talking about it because a lot of people were upset about it.
It frustrates me. It scares
Glad
me.
you're still around. Look, we've got a
Yeah, Final
right
Fantasy
now.
really helped me learn to
Cyrus
read
is
too,
over his
Sea
head,
Dog.
as usual, and I need to. Wait, where are we? Who are you?
I am on
Oh,
pre-release
never mind.
fast
We gotta
wall.
get to Mercury.
I will be back on
And
in
don't worry
14
about
on
the
the
ghost.
26th.
We're
I've
sharing
literally done
right
everything.
now. He'll be back.
Yeah. So I've done.
I'm
it,
just so glad that I'm just so glad that Final Fantasy 14 Shadowbringers is not going to be this weekend because I'm headed for Reno.
Dude, that'd be hard. That's a hard choice. It's a hard choice between the two. I'm excited because it's next weekend. I am taking a week off of work. I am going to try to grind out as many of the jobs as I can, and just really kind of set it up for a solid year. So I'm really excited, etc. And Vendible Straw, welcome, and he says, I've never actually played a Final Fantasy game. And that's cool. I think, like, Final Fantasy there's a lot of nostalgia there for me, because it's just, like, it's just been a game. I just love Final Fantasy. Like, it's just more of that. And then, yeah. So, like, are you a Destiny?
I would say if you've never played one, start with like the Americanized version of 4 or 6.
Okay, that's a good choice. 6 would be hard because they haven't really remastered it in a way that makes it easy or beautiful. It would be like a good starting point.
But if you wanted just the you know, a long grindy RPG with a good story, you could do worse.
Yeah.
Just play the first Final Fantasy.
You gotta start. You gotta start at
from the
1.
beginning.
You gotta start at 1. I'll talk to you in 10 years.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, no kidding. You gotta find
Osiris saw
some
something
emulator
in the infinite
to
forest, and it
run
terrified him. Nothing
2 and 3.
They're committed to
And
getting
5.
1 and 2, really, actually now.
Osiris
But
could be
they're
anywhere.
committed to
Actually,
getting all the games
You'll never
digital.
find
Like
your way
they've said that at E3. Like
I know I can do
that's
it.
something they're working on.
Osiris is in
I want to play
the
Kingdom
forest.
Hearts this summer with
He needs
Maddie,
us.
but
He
we'll have to
needs
see
me,
kind of like
and we're going to
if
find
that
him.
works into our schedule. She has no idea it's out, so there's like really not a lot of pressure. Like I could literally wait a year and she'd be in line.
Yeah, that's the great thing.
How old is she?
She's
So
5
she
as
would
of
know it's
yesterday.
out,
She
right?
just had her birthday.
Oh, happy
And
birthday, Maddie.
and it was Father's Day too.
Yeah.
By the way, belated Happy Father's Day.
Well, thank you, sir. We got, and then Annie's birthday is coming up on the 26th, and that's gonna be Mark died. The
Skin used to jumping again.
yeah, I know, dude. It does take a little bit.
I had the same problem earlier.
Play around with your different jumps because, like, I've always find that I end up having a preference. And then Annie's coming up on the 26th. Mikey, I think, is on the 22nd
Oh, shit,
of
we did it
August.
again.
Of the forest to his
And
own
okay,
purpose.
she died.
We're going to run
Everybody
into his
dies. And
Same
then,
jump.
of himself.
And then the new
Made
baby's
so he can
due
explore
in
Missed it by
November.
that much.
at once.
The end of November.
Wow.
And yes, I am aware that it makes Osiris seem like an egomaniac.
Yes, folks, he does know how it works.
I do.
He
That's,
is.
yeah. We actually couldn't
Well,
have
you know,
kids. We actually
it's
couldn't
funny
have
'cause
kids.
my-
Julie had a brain tumor, and we had that removed, and now we are able to have children.
Well,
Which is crazy that that's what caused it, too.
Yeah.
Those
Freaking
little
nuts.
pituitary glands.
Dude, freaking nuts, man. And I was terrified. Well, because we didn't do it for kids, but we did it because like she stopped responding to medication, and I tell you, being somebody who like was on like the government or like whatever the health market, whatever, like that medication was like $800 a month.
You should be here.
And she
Ouch.
stopped responding to it. So essentially we was like, well, it's small enough now that we can get in there,
Get
and
this.
it's gonna
He's a friend of Ikora.
you know, it's going to be very, I mean, it's risk, but it's going to be the lowest risk. If it starts growing, it's going to be more dangerous. And so it's like, okay, well, let's make a decision. So we did, and that was also what was causing her fertility. So, yeah, we want like 6 kids. So we're getting close.
Cyrus sent you away for your own safety. Your
Just
presence
6?
here puts
I mean,
everything at risk.
That's it?
I mean, like
Well, guess what?
that's just the mathematically.
You got
it's,
your,
it's an age thing
You
for
got your
me.
Chester
I don't
van
want
picked
to.
out?
We
What's
must
up?
create reflections to explore.
You got your Chester van picked out?
Yeah, we're actually going to buy a van hopefully here
It's
in a
almost
week.
too late.
Honda Odyssey, man.
That's what I'm going for.
Join the cult.
That's
join
what
the
I'm going
club.
for. I
have
test drove an
Grand
Odyssey.
Caravan.
Well, you suck.
What do they mean?
We don't
too
love you
late?
anymore.
I mean, no, not
Must
Grand
have gone
Caravan. I
wrong.
mean, Town and Country.
Okay, we'll allow you to play with us.
I mean, you only have like 3 choices. It's the Odyssey, the
The Sienna.
Sienna, or the Town and Country.
Do
Yeah.
not go to them.
We love the town, our Town
What
and
did he
Country.
find? What's so bad that it
The
can scare
yeah, so that's what we're
Osiris?
gonna be shopping around for.
Behold, the infinite forest.
That's way too many. You're stopping it too, dude.
Planet-sized
You do you, man.
Simulating trillions.
I'm
We
gonna, have,
got,
I'm gonna have my
uh,
own. I'm gonna have my full
All
raid
geared
squad.
towards a
So it's
single
like,
fixed purpose.
Hey, I gotta tell you, when they get older, the chores getting done. Oh, it's so
Keep
nice.
going.
Yeah, it's a lot
Yep,
of
you're
work. Five
contributing
five
to
is starting to
household.
get five is actually starting to get really enjoyable. We've been doing soccer, like I mean, like the thing is that like honestly, the only times that it's frustrating is when I give her sugar, and so honestly, it's more like I messed up because I know how she acts on sugar. She's a coked up freakazoid, and that's not on her. She can't handle it. Okay, I'll get you guys. And so like foundationally, like I'm like, am I mad at Maddie or am I mad at me? You know, and it's like honestly, it's like I could probably do like, well, you know, but obviously that's what she wants. Like her sole purpose in life is to get candy. Like, and there is like, and that's it. Like, is there candy? I will do whatever you say. And then as soon as you give her candy, she's like, I could care less about what you want. I'm going to flip upside down off this couch and I'm going to break my arm. It's like, please don't do that.
Yeah, my buddy Jeff,
that's awesome,
him and his
Walt.
wife Holly have.
Go ahead, Leland.
They have 5 kids, and they decided to stop at 4, and well, the 5th one kind of popped up at the same time.
A lot
as
of
the
people,
4th
I think,
one.
call that surprise babies, or was it a twin?
Twins.
Nice. Yeah, we know for a fact that the new baby is not a twin, so it's going. So that'd be
Sometimes
like,
the
okay.
forest blocks a path. Eliminate the daemon.
It's
leave
hiding.
The local simulation,
It's hiding behind the other
and
one.
The door should open.
Oh, I
Machinist.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to really kind of playing Machinist. Really like what I saw with it at the media tour.
Yeah, my machinist right now is
Level up, baby.
level 62.
Nice.
But no, my main focus. When I first came from World of Warcraft, I was playing healer, so I was doing white mage, and so I got my white mage to 60 through Heaven's Word, and then my buddy's like, "Well, I'm playing a white mage." He came over with me, and so I'm like, "Okay, so I'll go get a tank," and I started leveling the gladiator.
Yeah.
How does
then
he
all of a
stay on
sudden I've
chat
got-
but get booted from the game?
It's
What
got to
doesn't
be a
make sense?
protocol. It's got to be a protocol.
Makes no friggin'
It's got. There's some.
There's some in his. I would almost willing to bet that he needs to restart his router or go into his router permissions.
We've done that. Like we have.
I opened up the whole
spent,
thing.
We have spent a lot of time on problem solving this issue. It's like 30 minutes. You could put a freaking timer. What's up, Yukomo? Probably butchering how it's pronounced. How you been, dude? Haven't talked to you in a while. I know. Actually, I was like, I saw you tweet the other day. I was like, dude, I need to catch up with him. We're just hanging out on Xbox Live Chat if you want to come join in.
Yeah, I got all my tanks up to level 70.
Oh, congrats! That is awesome, man. Are you gonna play around with Gunbreaker at all, or talking about 14 Child and stuff like that?
I am so excited about Gunbreaker.
I just want to make sure. like Kyle's like, what the f are they talking about? Kyle dropped some f bombs earlier, guys, talking about Come in the Eye, and then Kyle was like, all right.
Like that door's
But yeah,
been opened, so I'm just gonna.
I'm very excited about Gunbreaker.
Yeah, Kyle never cussed to your face. He just goes to his room and starts yelling
Profanities. There's the door.
No. While 6 is definitely my favorite of all time, 8 is my second favorite.
I have played and gotten to like disc 3 times with 8. So I never have beaten 8, and I am hellbent and resolved to do it with the remaster. Like it depends on when it comes out, because if they release Crystal Chronicles at the same time, then I'm going to be very upset, because it's like I'm going to be playing some Crystal Chronicles.
Right.
First,
you know.
I will show you where it all began.
But yeah, dude, absolutely. I am so excited for cross save. Oh, this is beautiful.
Centuries ago, before the Vex arrived.
This is freaking beautiful. I guess their Vex are destroying it or something.
Yeah.
Here
Mercury
the Vex
before the
planted
Vex.
seed
Okay.
that became the infinite forest. And it's mine. Panoptes.
Okay, what did I do to get to
Panoptes
drop my
has
power
a
level?
single purpose.
Freaking Shadowkeep, man! I'm so hyped. We got Shadowbringers. We got Shadowkeep.
A single Vex.
Gonna be amazing.
Yep.
And with the arrival of a single Guardian.
Poaching and like I really would. They could always do it like with the limited system. Walt, like that's where like I hope we see more kind of tacticsy style. Like I would love to see a time age. I'd love to see all kinds of things. Like both like as a main job and as a limited in like kind of its own different way. We'll see though. Honestly,
There's
more
still a
tactics.
lot of things that I would say there's still a lot of stuff that leaves me scratching my head sometimes in Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah. So Yukoma is asking, wait, you never played Curse of Osiris? For those, so for those who don't know, Osiris made me quit Destiny. Like I literally started it and I was like, oh, this sucks, and I'm done. And so I was really frustrated. It was my number 2 video for a very long. Oh, it's my number 1 video for a very long time, and now it is no longer. We finally had a video that beat it, which is great. It makes me happy. And so then everything they sat down and talked about in the last kind of thing is exactly what I've been wanting.
We have to have Mark catch up to us?
I guess so. So, light down there.
See him.
Good. So Walt says, I'd love to see a time age and a calculator. That'd be awesome. Love the calculator, but how in the heck would you implement an effective one? I think that's where it's being a limited system. Walt, I think they could do all kinds of silly things, and it wouldn't like impact the raid scene.
I see him.
Uh-oh, something's happening behind us. Yeah, y'all. We have level. The
Where the hell am I supposed to
and
go?
then Show says I have a level.
Keep going.
60 augmented Shire.
Head
gear.
towards the light.
Head towards the
Mark.
light.
There's 2 lights.
And I should replace it with 70. Waiting.
Head towards the other light. Keep coming.
Cutscene.
So you have 60 augmented Shire Guild.
There you
When
are.
should you replace it? Are you if you have level like if once you're level 70? So like as the 60 stuff, like if it's fully augmented, you'll end up replacing it around level 60. You know, pretty much 66 or 67. Some of it might last like a little bit more. Some of it you might actually get a better piece around, or maybe a little sooner. Just depends on the drop. But yeah, the dungeons should feed you that replacement gear. You can always buy it if it's not dropping for you.
I'll say this much. That's the thing I like about having all 3 tanks. I don't have to, other than my weapons, one gear fits all.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh.
I think that was a major thing that drew me to Final Fantasy 14 too, is the job system.
How am I not reviving?
It didn't require me to, like World of Warcraft, create multiple characters to play the different jobs that I wanted to do.
It is very appealing. Like I really like that because I think it ends up for me developing the relationship with the character and with the community through that character. You know, so like one of the things I really enjoy is roleplay, but I never do it because I always end up roleplaying just kind of like me, like let me help and things like that. But it's like, yeah, it does kind of prevent me like on Bryn Salazar if like I want to kind of be like, oh, I'm this like rough, somebody's like all aboard, yeah. The so it's like essentially it would have me make another character if I wanted to kind of do any other, like play a different kind of actual character personality or something. Some people like that though. Some people like from the roleplay, they're like, okay, my tank is a big burly guy. My healer is kind of a, they tie their character with their class so much more so. Bill James, welcome to the workforce. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button. Yeah.
Well, for me, I've always played female characters because if I'm going to spend hours and hours and hours looking at a character on the screen, I'm at least going to look at something I like to look at.
That sounds exactly like Chris's logic. No, that's exactly why Chris made a female. Julie had the opposite, so she played why is it drawing a blank? The ones with the tail in 11, they're big.
Draenei?
No, in 11. I do not know
11.
why.
But none of us have
I'm
discovered
drawing a
the
blank
timeline
on the
we
race,
see.
but they're but she played like the big guys because she's short in real life, so she wanted to play it like kind of the opposite of her real life self. So she's like, I want to be a tall black person. And she couldn't do that at 11. I'm not joking. Because she's like, if I'm going to play a character, it's going to be the opposite of who I am in real life. And she thought like the opposite would be, you know, she's short, so be tall, and she's white, so she'd be black. That's her logic. And so like, anyway, so she had Galka, that's what it was. So that's what she ended up creating. You're offended right now?
Every timeline with a track leads here.
That's funny.
We must destroy Panopticon.
I'm a big guy myself. I stand 6'1", 6'2", and about 300 pounds. So.
Panopticon, he's found us.
So,
Unfortunately, I got
I
another
lost
100
some
pounds
weight.
to go.
Nice. Yeah, no, you said you lost some weight. Like I lost the 40 last year, so I'm in the 270s now. But when I started, I was
I was
310.
I was 500 when I first started losing
Yeah,
weight.
gum, dude. Way to go. Oh, joining allies in 2-1. Okay, something's happening.
Yep.
This is bad.
We should have jumped through the gate.
I jumped through the gate. What happened to you guys?
I did not know there was a gate to jump
We
through.
stayed behind to fight. We were gonna die. on
Yeah,
that
there was
hill.
just like they were all immune, so it's like I guess it was.
Can stop
Yeah.
this.
I used my supercharge on it for no
We don't
reason.
stop Panoptes. You've seen what happens.
Every timeline
They're talking about doing crossplay for this game, but first they're just doing cross save. And honestly,
If
I think
crossplay
I would teach a keyboard and mouse player a thing or two about what it's like to play the best way, which is with a controller. I love my controllers. I'm so biased.
Well, it's like my buddy who he played. If they would introduce keyboard and mouse support for Destiny on the Xbox, he would play on the Xbox in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Because he has severe carpal tunnel, and he actually lost most of the fingers on his left hand.
Ooh.
Dadgum, that
So,
sucks.
yeah.
Hang on, my
He's had
batteries
a
are
rough
dying
of
on the
it.
controller. Swap
Time to
out.
switch controllers.
Switch it out. We're talking about Call of Duty. Yeah, Call of Duty is crossplay with this next iteration. They're allowing it with Call of Duty.
I think a lot of crossplay is. I think that kind of falls on Sony for a lot of it not happening.
I honestly, I don't blame Sony. I blame Microsoft. I'm getting an echo just FYI. I blame Microsoft to start because like they were kind of like being all snooty back in 2013, and then they got slapped down, and then like so Sony's like, well, we're number one. Why would we do that now? And honestly, it's unfortunate they took that mindset because crossplay is better for gamers, and so it just like with Nintendo and with Microsoft, they're all like, everybody's having fun
I think
over
we gotta
here.
go to the tower. Oh hell, I'm the leader. Oh.
Yeah, you drive us, KJ.
I don't know that I can be. I think
Yeah,
I need to
Gil.
give that to-
Gil asks, "Oh, you can't get us back to the tower, or do you?"
I can, but I can't do the story because I've already done it.
Okay, well, you can promote me.
I've already talked to her.
Yeah, go ahead and promote me then, and I'll take us to the tower.
That's
Good
what I'm
point.
doing.
All right, opening director. So Gil asked.
It's not like it was before, where
where like you could see. Well, that was Anthem. I never remember it being where we were like. So that's the opulence. So we need to talk to. Okay, cool. Let's go here.
Ikora.
Yeah, let's launch near her. So Gil, yes, we actually did a podcast with him, and that airs tomorrow at 9 in the morning. So we did hear back from him. We did had a really good conversation with them. I think there's going to be a lot of people who hopefully like the podcast. I think there's going to be a lot of people who won't. because I think there's, you know, like the goal of the channel is to encourage dialogue. It doesn't mean you like. One of the problems with social media and YouTube is its inherent nature to be echo chambery. So it's easy for us all to kind of just fall into like, this is what, like, you know, I believe, and I don't want things to challenge me. And so we kind of actively try to fight against that. So I know somebody was already like, oh, I can't believe you wanted to talk to that guy. It's like I'll talk to anybody about anything. I think we need to have more dialogue. I think we need to have more conversation. Doesn't mean we have to listen and agree to what the person's saying, but I think it's that I think you need to actually be willing to have that conversation. When I say listen, meaning that's like you don't have to sit here and say, oh, they say that this is good or this is bad, and I have to agree with that. No. But I think one of the things the internet has taught us is that we've created a lot of really loud boxes that like to scream at each other. What's up, McAfee Studios? I'll talk to you any day of the week. Hey, Travis, did you ever get an Xbox One? Because if you did, come hang out and voice chat with us. I got Mark and KJ over here talking about some very adult things, so it's up to you, man.
Hi, Travis.
Travis. Right here. McAfee Studios. That's my brother-in-law, guys. The best photographer on the planet, and I am not saying that because he's awesome. I'm just saying that because he just effing rocks.
Best nude you'll ever see.
He's too poor right now. He needs a couple more weddings, a couple more contracts. Let's see, one second. Walt says, believe it or not, it's okay to have an opinion, and it's okay to agree to disagree. Few people seem to understand that nowadays. And then what's it here?
It's not okay to have
disagree.
an opinion.
Therefore, we are enemies, and now must for a fight for the death. That's how it. Well, yeah. The problem is that the way I see it is that we've found a way to monetize outrage. So there isn't a value in people coming together. So we actually not only did we invite Jeremy. So for anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, CNET, a writer by the name of Ian, who works for CNET, did kind of a hit piece on several YouTubers that he classified as kind of, honestly, he framed the article as a way. One second, he framed the article as a way, pretty much to try to hit YouTube. It's YouTube that does this. How horrible is it that YouTube? Blah blah blah.
I thought after the
auto rifle, hand cannon.
I'm not giving up yet.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I was listening to that podcast earlier.
Well, Chris and I sat down and talked about it. So tomorrow at 9, the quartering actually came on, and so Chris and I asked him a lot of questions. But there's still going to be people who are going to be pissed at us because it's I don't give a crap about his views, but it's I'm interested in essentially this one particular issue. And so we also invited Ian, and we haven't heard back from him. Ian, quartering got back to us. Ian has not responded.
Yeah.
And we've hit him up.
There's a couple guys that are really good that do a really good job of just kind of putting information out there. The Quarterling's definitely one of those that has always kind of I've always found him to be very non-biased. He just puts the information out there and just kind of leaves it there for everybody else to make up their own minds.
Yeah, some people I haven't seen all of his content, but I already in the comments that I've seen on our videos is oh, that guy just he just always loves to put SJWs on blast. And I'm like, okay. I've seen several of his videos and I haven't heard him talk about it. So, honestly, there's the foundational thing, which is kind of ties to the article, is the algorithm is going to recommend what you watch. Somebody will call us a negative YouTube channel, and if that's what they believe, that's what they believe. I would think that out of our 1,600 videos, maybe 8 of them might be considered negative, because honestly, quitting Destiny and things like that, things that really have frustrated me, in games, I don't want to shy away from it, but I try to lean into the joy of video games, because I think at the core, the video game, the concept of the video game is a joyful thing. And it's I asked the person back. I don't think
it's
I heard back
entertainment.
from
If you don't like it, find something else that's entertainment. Find a different game. I mean,
right. But yeah, exactly. I'm not somebody's you're not blasting this game. I wasn't planning on playing it. It doesn't look like fun. These are the kind of games I like. I'm gonna go play the kind of games I like. But like what I'm getting at is, I think that maybe like the person who was accusing me of being a negative YouTuber, I was like, maybe you just watch negative content and the algorithm's like, oh, we see that you like when people complain about this. Here's more people complaining about that. You know, and it's like, okay.
Did you see the?
Because I was like, I don't see
about
you.
The chef that went to war with Yelp.
No.
There's a chef that went to war with Yelp, and he started asking people to give him 1-star reviews because of the algorithms on Yelp that if you didn't pay them, then your 5-star reviews would not stick around very long, and just how it all kind of works on the back end. And so he was like, fine, I'll just give 25% discounts on my food for anyone who leaves me a 1-star YouTube review. And he's got a sign up in his restaurant. No, we don't have waiters. No, we won't change the TV channel. Blah blah. You know, just like this is what you get.
Do y'all have the Mark? Do you have the quest for the mission on IO?
Yeah.
IO should be next.
8 videos. Why such? So Yukema says 8 videos. Why such a negative Nancy? Stop hating on games. Like out of 1,600.
If you want a negative Nancy, Angry Joe is like my favorite.
I think essentially one of the things that's interesting about it is that these YouTubers that they're essentially being singled out as being like, essentially he's like, they're the reason why gamers are angry. And I say gamers are angry, and then these guys have found and given them a community in which that they can be angry about whatever they're angry about. But I think with
gamers are angry because of developers have stopped listening and stopped caring.
Some developers have, yeah. And honestly, I think like I was angry at, like I was in here angry at Destiny, and then it's like then Activision left out the picture, and all of a sudden Bungie was like, "This is what we're doing. This is what we've always wanted to do." It's like, yeah, that feels.
Well,
about
think
right.
about the recent Mario Maker 2, where you were going to be able to
not play with your
friend
friends.
Yeah, and it's like, who made that decision?
Yeah, somebody.
I mean, do you live in a bubble?
Yes, they do.
I mean,
that's
kinda,
Nintendo,
that's
though. And as much as I love Nintendo,
I know
Nintendo is like,
and it's like whoever your online person is. Yeah, I know your kids must be locked in a non-technology bubble and
get that Xbox Live framework rocking on Nintendo, please. Like I don't know what that means, but
I've got live lockdown for when my kids play and.
Oh, swear words don't show up on the stream. Interesting. Let's see here. Oh yeah.
Poopy pants.
Poopy pants. Whiskey poop. For those of you who weren't here, Mark requests whiskey poop emotes. So if he says something funny that you enjoy, we want to see as much whiskey poop in the chat. Kyle just wants whiskey. Mark leveled it up for some reason for that disgusting combination. But that's Mark, everybody.
Where the hell are we going?
I don't know. Just to this glowing little light. I've got it on. I'm tracking it. All right.
Track.
Woohoo, baby! Found it. Oh, something shooting me. There it is. All right, kicking the mission. Lighting the tires. Smoking the fires. Bandit, what's going on? I can't stand 8. I got to the point where you rescue Rona from outer space and chucked it out of frustration. I didn't understand the Gambit, not the Gambit system, but the Guardian Force system until like the second time I was playing it. And I was like, oh, the object is not to cast magic. The object is to join magic to all your stats, so you're just overpowered the entire game. Yeah, got it. Which was a downside, because I kind of like casting magic, and I never would, because it's like, nope, that's freaking linked. I'm not going to lower my stats, because I'm going to cast that spell. My thought is I'm gonna rock Destiny 2 on PC and Xbox, and I don't have a PlayStation 4 anymore because it broke. So foundationally, I'm gonna. I was just thinking of like I just get a PlayStation 5 when it comes out and pick up any of the games that I missed that I wanted to play on PlayStation. But that's where it's like, if Final Fantasy 14 would just literally come to Xbox One, I don't know if I'd pick up a PlayStation again. There's not a lot of games I like that it's like.
I know a trick with
The only game that would make me stay on PlayStation at this time is Horizon Zero Dawn.
I haven't played it, like, but that's not, those typically aren't my kind of games. But maybe
It's a lot of fun.
Maybe I would love it.
Brace
Like,
yourself for the Vex welcoming party.
Like somebody was
If
asking
you like
earlier,
the
how
bow
do I
and
play
okay,
games?
so
And
if
it's
you
like,
like
it's
the
not
bow
an
and arrow
online-
in Destiny 2,
Yeah.
if you like the bow and arrow in Destiny 2, that is pretty much the entire game.
Okay.
With me,
It's just a lot of fun. There's a lot of
Sagira, I know we didn't
how do I
meet one
explain?
another on the best of terms.
There's a
you led the group that exiled my guardian.
think kind
I
of
didn't
Destiny
like
2 meets Tomb Raider
But
meets
people weren't ready to hear what Osiris was saying back then.
that kind of thing,
wasn't
but
just
it
his
is a
prophecies.
single player.
He never understood
I would love to
there
see
was
them
more
do
to
See,
it.
that's
a
where
multiplayer.
the thing, the thing that gets cut for me, like when somebody's like, "How do you play all these
Osiris
games?"
has
It's like,
changed.
there's a lot of things
You're
that I
still the
want to
same
play that I
Bioware
just don't have
Laura,
time
I
to play,
remember.
and that's like, and so single
I'm
player,
not so sure about that.
100% gets cut.
Losing my light was revealing.
Yeah.
I
So
see
it's like
now
that's
I
where it's
knew
like if you
more
guys
than
see
I
me
was.
streaming a single player game, it's like,
Maybe we all do.
man, like that. I mean, it's not gonna be impossible because, oh crap, did I mess up? No, I didn't. Okay, we're good. I died. But it's like if Final Fantasy 16 comes out, yeah, I would play and stream that.
Guardian down.
I need to be revived.
Oh, jeez. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, that fall. Watch that first step.
Kind of landed right in this, and I like crash landed. Life is gone.
I'll save you, Mark. There you go. Oh, don't stand.
I
for that.
love playing. I love being able to do this on a tank. Oh god, this is fun.
I like that I learned how I can sheathe my bow. That's handy.
So there's a really cool exotic bow that you can get in the game. So.
Ooh, ow. I got
think
Mario
that's
Maker
one thing-
downloaded, Gil, and honestly, like my hope with it is the downside is it comes out on the 28th, and honestly, my hope is like for as far as content for the channel, I wanna make some levels and stuff like that and share them out, and then hopefully like people share them with me, and then we can have some fun, like, you know, kind of challenging each other, like in level building on Mario Maker.
Have you seen the one that someone made where it's entirely random if you
Great.
win the level?
Looks like Ikora was
No.
right. My scans show the Pyramidion does receive data from the
But I'd
I
forest.
thought that
love-
was pretty creative.
I would
Like,
like,
if you have like a 1 in 120 chance of winning the level,
oh really? Wow.
depending on what random item drops. If it's not this one certain item, then you fall to your death in lava. Oh, that's a big drop.
Yeah, I would love to release like
I
some
can
content
reprogram that
on
warp
Mario
gate. It
Maker,
should
because
get us close
the
to
thing
the
that like
conflux.
for me that speaks to me about that game, like, because I never got to play the original because I didn't have a Wii U because reasons like that I
Because,
don't-
yeah, well...
like do I need it? Like,
sucked.
oh, I wasn't one of the like 10 people who bought it. Like, I know it's like 20 million people
Yeah.
bought a Wii U. Or
Yeah,
like, maybe it was like 8 million.
I
Like,
didn't
it was
jump
just,
on that bandwagon.
I was like, oh, and they're like, and then they never lowered the price, and I was like, not worth it.
I got the Wii U.
Oh yeah? I had a Wii and it just collected dust, and so I wasn't really that impressed with the Wii U. Like concept, I was like,
Well, the
alright.
thing, the whole reason I got it was because of again, Xeno.
Oh yeah, Xenocron. Yeah, Xenogears, got it. So
I mean, it's
Zappered says, if you've ever any questions about D2, feel free. HMU. So I spend way too much time. Oh man, I'm probably gonna, yeah, I'm gonna help. Hopefully you guys can help educate me and get me caught up to speed on everything. Like, I spent a lot of time in Destiny 1. Obviously I cleared the original Destiny 2 story, and then Osiris. I was like, I'm done. Like, I don't like, this is not what, like, how could they do this? There we go. Nice.
Calculations are ready. All you gotta do is.
Yeah, I have Tactics on iOS, but I just don't like phone games.
Well,
It just,
that
oh
didn't
god,
work
it's
as well as
hard.
I
Like I just
expected.
don't like hanging out on my phone that much. I've deleted every social media. Like anytime I look at my whenever I'm like
Here's a secret.
doing whatever, if I
No
look at
one
my
has ever
phone
lived up to
or
Osiris'
something, I try to go delete it off
Not
my phone
even
because I'm.
Osiris.
Well, that hit me. That hurt pretty bad.
I just ran right through and got through.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm just not amazing like you, Mark.
Come on, Brian.
And say,
Me and Kyle got it.
Yeah, good.
that's saying something.
Y'all are here just to carry me. Y'all are here just to make me. I thought that was in our. I thought that was in our friend contract. It's like you signed it in college. You didn't know what you were signing.
It was null and void after you had us.
Shave your back.
Shave your back.
That's so true. So if anybody like wants to know the context, I'm like a hairy beast. Like I'm a bear in human form.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry.
No.
I have a lot of
I leveled up to
testosterone.
21.
I'm a great looking male. Humble to a fault.
I get beard envy.
Oh, thanks, man. I really
all
do.
my buddies,
I love my beard.
all my buddies
Damn
can grow. All my buddies can grow beards, and I just cannot grow one.
Chris has tried. Like he gets the man. These guys are tearing us up. Shut him down.
You're
I
immune.
need a nice.
Man, aim, Brian. Like I keep getting hit, and it feels like it's kicking me to the left. There he goes. Oh, that's why. I was like, why do I keep feeling like I'm behind this rock? Nope, I'm not behind this rock.
Oh, that's a big bolt of thunder.
Big
Looks like we're
thunderbolt.
about to have a little storm weather here. Oh, that's a
We
big
got
pit
jump.
too.
Mobile games
Xenoblade
make you
Chronicles
angry. It's
was
like
on
they're
the Wii,
trying.
but I'm talking about the other one.
Supposed to go down there?
Gosh,
That didn't
I
look
don't know.
very inviting.
Give me a sec here.
We'll find out. I'll jump down.
Take one for the team. I'm just waiting for Guardian down. No?
Yeah, jump down.
You jump down? Alright.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Xenoblade Chronicles X is the one I'm talking about that was on the Wii U.
Okay.
Oh, it brought us down nicely.
I can tell
Yeah,
that
nice
the
and slow.
Conflux is somewhere
was
nearby,
kind.
but the Vex must be cloaking it. Look out! We've got incoming.
And the thing that was cool about Xenoblade Chronicles X was that while it wasn't in the same world that the Chronicles is in, it actually ties in the universe.
Okay.
So that was kind of at the very end. There's kind of a little nod to, you know,
Looks like we got one more.
different things.
Can I hit this? Nope. Alright. Yeah, the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 like really felt like a mobile game. Like I mean not a mobile game, like a multiplayer game, but in a single player like RPG. Like they did a really good job setting up this like big, beautiful, dangerous world that I just was like, oh, I'm loving exploring. Can I do anything with this? Oh, we can hit it now. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. There it is.
Plug in the ghost. Oh,
Lost
goodbye.
Mark. What's up, T?
30-minute mark.
T just says he's been having a blast. Never left the game though. Always had fun. Dude, I'm glad you've always been having fun, and I am having a blast, dude. We're doing Osiris, and it's like just getting caught up, and that's okay. But like I've done some of the Forsaken stuff, and it feels so good. Honestly feels really good to be back. Like for as much obviously that I put up about Final Fantasy, like I poured thousands of hours into Destiny 1, and I honestly just like Destiny 2 really disappointed me, and I'm happy that they've continued to invest in it. And honestly, a lot of it was them leaving Activision that I think ends up just making it all the better.
Now, Brian, have they confirmed or not if they're going to get away from Destiny 3 and just stay in Destiny 2?
I honestly want them just to smush Destiny together. Like, just bring it together.
Well, what they're doing with the new expansion coming out, I do know that they're bringing back the original opening for people coming into Destiny 2 that haven't started yet, and so I thought that was a really great kind of tie-in for Destiny 1 and Destiny 2.
Yeah, the whole new light where you start from the Destiny 1 mission. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, the Destiny 1 mission with the Cosmodrome.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if Mark's back online.
Almost.
So that's a great tie-in, I think.
Invite. Yeah, like they're focusing on D2. Like when they did D2, in my mind, and still is this way, was a mistake. That it's like it breaks the kind of the province they originally set out. That it would just be Destiny. And then I think Activision just kind of forced them into Destiny 2, and then Activision forced them into whatever their focus groups were for Destiny 2. It's like they clearly did not understand why people love Destiny. And then they built Destiny 2, and they built a solid campaign. And then afterwards, you're like, what am I, like, what am I doing? That's where it's like, okay. So honestly, like,
So what would...
One second. Yukimon was saying, so I don't know who asked about Destiny 3, but here is Bungie's stance. We'll never say never, but our focus is currently on Shadowkeep. We'll go where the fans want, and if they want Destiny 3, then we'll make Destiny 3. As long as, they can make Destiny 3, but it's like, just don't, don't sit here and, burn everything to the ground, and all of a sudden you're little, oh, like Destiny 3, there's no content, Why did we sacrifice so much content to go into Destiny 2? I don't think the pain price was worth it. But obviously, the casualization, and then they didn't understand why people like the game, and now they're going more MMO, more RPG, and that's, I think, what people really want. Mark, did you get the complete mission on that one?
I don't know.
Go pull up your destinations and see what Curse of Osiris mission you're on. So if we need to rerun that, I'll
complete mission, deep storage on IO.
That's the one we just did. Let me make you the leader. You're gonna have to kick it up. All right, let's go run it again. Thing for me is all this is giving me XP. So yep.
Just when I thought I was out,
they pulled
me back in.
Those monsters. Let's see here. Luke Smith confirmed. No, during E3, they said Luke Smith confirmed they were focusing on D2. Yeah, but basically what Luke's saying is he's saying the same thing, that it's they are listening to what the fans want. So the fans for some reason want a D3. I want them to bring Destiny 1 to Destiny 2 and just call it Destiny. Let's just get away from it. Let's just get away from these numbers.
They have a whole nother 1.5 life cycle with the Xbox One, and I'm presuming the PlayStation 4. I just don't follow Sony that much. So they've got a good little time. They might as well use what they have on it and use the platform they have, and then focus the efforts, if you're going to make a 3, on the next generation.
Yeah. And if they can make a 3 and also preserve our character and the content, so that somebody comes into 3 and it's we can jump you right to, if 3 was an expansion, Shadowbringers and all that, where it's we can jump you to the start of that and you can just play from then on, or you can play through this other stuff like we're doing right now. Yeah, we're all just playing and having fun, and who gives a crap? It's all about having the fun. don't see them. Like maybe Marcus has them, sees the mission. Can I track it? Let's see here. Yeah, Mark's going. We're going the wrong way.
I say it got all nightimey and I got turned around.
Yeah, I mean it's getting up there, but so does hard drive space.
On the left.
I need to get it. Yeah, I definitely need to get a new Sparrow. There it is. Note to self.
Got it.
If we get that Spire as the last thing, so if Mark accidentally gets kicked out again, we will not activate the Spire until he rejoins.
Yeah. Yeah. We had no idea that was like, oh, that's a short mission.
Yeah, like Xbox, I think X does a good job, but I think what they were talking about with you know, I think it would have done better if they had it with an SSD for sure. The next one sounds interesting because they're utilizing like SSD in some kind of virtualized RAM way. So it'll be neat to see what the next Xbox Lockhart or Anaconda do.
That's what I'm curious to see what it's gonna do.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Anaconda.
Did we just got to skip all that stuff?
Maybe it's bringing Mark. Oh, great! Well, that's awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's good news.
Look out! We've got incoming.
So it had it flagged for him to a certain point. That's nice. Thank you, Bungie.
Yeah.
I like being like a little floating bow mage right here. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Youch! Mage. The mage in me is squishy.
There we go.
Oh, that was easy. Fired up, Mark, yeah. Boom.
The map's not here. I don't understand.
Keep looking.
Wait, I've got something. Coordinates for a node in the Infinite Forest.
You know what I did is I got
That's
myself
where our map
a
is.
a 3.0 US or external hard drive for my Xbox, and that improved my load times actually.
Yeah, I've got that too, which is very handy. Well, thanks guys for the 23 thumbs up on the stream. Guess 4 people don't like Destiny or gingers. I'll let them sort that out.
Or both.
Or both. I hate
oh,
it.
it's a ginger playing Destiny.
I hate it when
That's
gingers play Destiny.
Give it a thumbs up to the Ginger King.
Those soulless drones. Good night, Zap. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for hanging out on the stream, man. All right, I think Mark's the fire team leader, so take us to our next destination.
Complete mission.
Does Destiny have a soul? Actually, let me see if I've completed any pursuits. I am not. All right.
Lippity blop.
Because gingers don't. Oh, Walt. You're hilarious. Oh, phew. What level am I now? 37. So I'm about to be 38. This is great. Yeah,
I just leveled up to 21.
Nice, dude. Getting some better gear. Getting that gear score leveled up. Yeah. Increase my power.
Yeah, I need to see if I picked up any gear.
Ow.
I'm just gonna burn it. There we go. 348, 349, 350. I played Destiny 1, so Gil says I did play Destiny 1. Could not get behind the light system. I think the system they have here is a little bit more...
I found our...
understandable. Oh, you found it? Sweet.
Yep, it's...
Activity unavailable?
Has to be started by the fire team.
Alright.
Sorry, I was looking at my...
Yeah, you don't need to finish that sentence.
character.
If that's what you call it.
Sure.
I was looking at my member.
That's funny. Yeah, like Destiny has been this like I feel like it's there's like just like the things that I think Anthem does really well. Like Destiny's kind of had that, but it also had PvP to kind of fill in the gaps. Like that's kind of one of the biggest problems. I was like, what do you do when there's no content to do? Well, I mean, like if you want, you can go like play PvP. Like that's that's always changing. Like it's fun content.
Yep.
Not mine. It's like okay. And now that we got like I can't believe they launched Destiny 2 without custom games. Now we actually have custom games. So if we wanted, we could like the only one thing I would love to see them do, like both in Halo and Destiny, is for custom games give the option to put in bots just for players who might not want to play like against actual other players.
I have reports of Red Legion
that they can kind of just like
Mercury.
or let's say we had
Survivors
3 of
from the
us
Almighty.
and we're like, well, let's do 2v2 or let's like do 4v4 and we can fill it in with bots and have just have some fun. Yeah, Call of Duty's been doing that, and it actually makes it really nice when we play that on Wednesday nights, because it's like, okay, like if there's an odd number, we'll backfill with bots. Cabal.
I think they would have a hard time. I think they would have a hard time squashing us back down to 1 again with Destiny, just for the simple reason that the whole premises of what they did in Destiny 2, they wouldn't be able to do it again.
Yeah.
Because we went away from a light level, and now we're doing a power level.
Yeah. Well, and it's like if they like that's where it's like I get it from a narrative perspective, like, oh no, we got amnesia. Like you can only pull that like once before it's like, oh really? Like yeah, but the gunplay in this is so good.
It is probably one of the best that I've ever played. It makes it very hard to try and play Halo after playing this.
I'm wondering what Halo's gonna end up doing. Yeah, I played a round, 2 rounds of Gambit Titan, and I really had a fun time with it.
Okay, find another gateway, and
I'm really hoping they bring in, like the Destiny gunplay into the next Halo. That would be phenomenal.
Like, Phil Spencer loves Destiny. He says it multiple times, and he's played a lot of it. So, honestly, that would be amazing. Like they could keep like the story and kind of have that kind of aspect, and then kind of basically have a like their version of Destiny built into Halo, right? Because it's like, all right, here's the multiplayer. Because I always thought like the PvE aspect of Halo, like I don't touch it after I play through it. But why can't we, as a like we're saying the same kind of concept in Halo, like just add an RPG element and let's go run the story missions and just kind of go play around with it. We'll see. 38, baby. On the road.
Nice.
On On the road.
Congrats. Yeah, I'm almost at 47.
Yeah. On your third system. Like this guy's an all-star. Why don't you just do the 690 gear? Because I'm playing with my buddies. Like I'm just all I'm doing is hanging out with friends. I'm just playing games. That's what this is about to me. Like if I was trying to like I don't see myself getting like Storm, not Stormkeep, Shadowkeep. I can see myself like kind of really making sure I'm pushing to be efficient, but that's kind of a bigger conversation because both me and Mark and Kyle, we're all like married guys, so it's kind of like, okay, what's our
We're all old. We're not millennials. Give us a break.
Oh come on, we are millennials.
What do you call old, Mark?
We are millennials, Kyle.
No. We are Xenials, my friend.
We are
the generation between.
I've not heard of Xenials. I looked at the chart.
We are between.
I'm classified.
We have all the good stuff of Gen X and some of the good stuff of millennials. It's a thing.
I'm a Gen X. I'm Gen X. I graduated high school in '98.
Okay, yeah, you a couple years before me. Walt says he's an accidental. Well played, Walt. Oh no, I'm falling off to my death. You killed me, Walt. You killed me.
Literally.
Literally. Yeah, Valen's saying that's a really convenient label. It's like, oh, this is what I am. I mean, I just consider my... Never mind, I'm not going to make that joke. It's inappropriate.
Oh, we've crossed that line long.
Yeah,
No kidding.
that's the stuff I don't like. I don't need to have here.
Yeah, I know. This is your channel. We're just kind of the
no,
guests,
you guys are
so.
welcome.
Damn, I am out of ammo and everything.
Firing blanks?
Yeah.
Why do they never build railings? If I was literally walking around this in virtual reality, I would hyperventilate. Like, I have, like, whatever in my 20s developed this just irrational fear of heights.
Open heights? Yeah, I can't do open heights. If I'm in a building...
It was in my
no
20s.
problem.
Like when I was sitting here, like in early college, like, I would climb things.
You would hate
like,
my job.
Yeah, I would, as a hay baler.
No, I get up 20 feet in the air, you know, on top of a haystack.
Ugh.
Every day, you know, getting on top of the truck, tying it down. I'm 20 feet in the air. Well, technically, you know, I'm 14 feet in the air, but then I'm 6'2", so.
We'll curse your family for making you tall.
That was a nice humble brag there.
Yeah.
My cousin's boys are 6'5", 6'6", and 6'7".
All right, weird flex, but okay, man. Not just. It's like fine.
Story,
I don't know how she pulled that one off.
I was supposed to my grandfather was 6'5", so I was always like, yeah, I'm gonna, maybe I'll be like 6'2", 6'3".
Oh shit! Railings.
No railings.
Guardian down.
Am I going the wrong way?
I got a bounty to turn in.
Ooh.
No, that's with the gate behind us.
I got it. Follow me.
Gotcha.
I'll tell you what I really like what they've done with Destiny 2 right now is, you know, back in Destiny, you only had a certain amount of bounties you could have in your log at any given time.
Yep.
But when Destiny 2 launched, they had no bounties. Like that, like, it was like,
right.
Why did we cut that? But yeah, like I love the pursuits. And I love that they expire because it just says like go grab them all. It costs glimmer, not a problem. I always feel like I'm capped. Gives me something to spend it on. And it's like, yeah, just grab all these these things, and it's like just go play, and it's like cool.
delicious.
Blue candy. Yum, yum, yum. Soy sauce is subscribed.
Defeated precision.
I'm a fan of soy sauce, wasabi, and a little sushi. So welcome to the workforce, soy sauce.
One of my favorites is salt and pepper chicken made with jalapenos.
Salt and pepper chicken. Do tell.
Kyle's a barbecue master.
Well, it's pretty much onion and jalapenos with just chicken.
Like is it crispy? Like you talking like
yeah,
calamari,
it's
like
crispy.
salt and pepper on the outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a Chinese dish. It's one of my favorites, anyways.
I'm gonna have to look that. Okay, now I think I've seen that on the menu before. The salt and pepper chicken. It's been a lot. We don't have good Chinese where I'm at, so.
I live in California, so.
Oh, dude, yeah.
My sister has a lot of like food allergies. She went out to California and she's like, oh, "These are my people." Like, oh my gosh, I don't have to like, you know, like I have all the options at the restaurants that I've always wanted.
Especially in the bigger cities like San Francisco, Sacramento, or Los Angeles.
Yeah. For sure.
Totally.
Oh, sure. What does he have? It said top. There we go.
Oh, that was priceless. Oh, that was priceless.
This
So,
is a combat loop.
one of
A
those
simulation
events
of the
just
recent
started,
past when the
and the
Cabal
guy
attacked
was
Mercury.
literally standing underneath us.
Vex must be testing
The
alternative
prison
outcomes.
dropped right on top of him.
Oh wow, I've had that happen to me. I was doing, I was just like out in the Forgotten Shore, and I was like, oh cool, yeah, public event, and then I was like dead, and this like thing just dropped. in
And
my
there's
head.
47. Well, that's
Congrats.
where I'm at, is Forgotten Shore.
Nice. Haha. Mount up and move quickly. Mount up. Hit it. Bam! Made it. Assuming I'm just going to keep moving quickly. Half pipe.
Uh-oh.
Nope, that failed. There we go. Whee! Let's move forward.
Oh!
2 guardians down. Sucks to be you. Alright, it looks like I gotta fight. Let me know if I need to come back for you guys.
Nope, we got back
I was
on.
coming for Kyle, but
Nope, just get on the
And what else is new, Mark?
with the red laser thing.
Guardian down.
Oh, that is a big dude.
Everything's been shown. I heard that. I heard that they had like, yeah. Well, I mean, isn't everything? Like, I mean, I don't know. I like that. Like when I went to restaurants in California, like it always kind of had the nutritional facts by everything. So I was like, all right, that actually helped me like kind of switch up like what I would order. And it was like I still have a good tasty meal. I was just like, oh, I did not realize that was 2,000 calories and this was 600 calories. Like I'm gonna go with this because I wanted that either way. Whee! You're going to San Diego Comic-Con next month? Oh, nice. Gil is going. Can't wait to use a proper straw.
Yeah, I live up in Northern California, so it's
What do you think about the guy who wanted to split the California up as a state? Because he's like, oh.
I actually the problem that back in the 90s they without getting too crazy about politics, what they did is they made it more on population based than they did on actual it used to be where it was based every area had basically two votes for the state legislature, so to speak. So so everybody it really felt like everybody had a fair shake. Now it's just like if you live in a highly densely populated area like Los Angeles or San Francisco, you pretty much control the population.
Yeah.
You control what happens.
Well, I mean that's the fun, I guess, interesting problems within our total system as a whole. Boom. Boom.
Well, I'm all for checks and balances.
Oh, me too.
I just like the crazy kind of aspect of it. Let's just split the state in half.
Well, the reason why a lot of us feel like that's a good idea is because we don't feel like our vote has any. We don't feel represented.
No, I get it. It's just one of those. It's like, you know, you hear about. Brian, have you ever listened to oh shoot, what's the name of it?
Look at that ahead of us.
Revisionist History by Malcolm Gladwell.
Oh, it's so good.
Have you listened to the one about the Texas legislature going to Ardmore?
No. Didn't they put up like a guard or something like that between the bridge? And so that's where it
yes, look that up.
Is going to be trouble.
All right. Revisionist history. Oh wow.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be worse.
Immune? What the crap?
Backside. He's got a glowy spot on the backside. The universal symbol for I'm weak there.
I like the bow because I don't feel like I have to reload, and I'm such a nervous reloader. I'm like, oh, I killed you, and then reload, and I die while reloading. So it's actually kind of very nice to be like, and you're dead, and you're dead, and you're dead. Like there was one I thought one guy had a plan to split it in 7 or something like that.
I think it was 3 or 4.
Missed. Hit him. Boom. Hit.
He's going for the map. Hurry.
He's immune.
Uh-oh. That's a lot of red glowy stuff.
Yeah, some of the guys that try to do stuff they really get out of hand on some of the stuff they do. I don't see much coming of it.
Yeah, I mean, system's supposed to be slow, so it's like it takes like you gotta get people like bored and hungry to really make like real insane change really quickly. Otherwise, it just takes a while. Bread and circuses, my friends. Bread and circuses.
Where we going?
There he goes. All right. Hey, what's up, Dragon Spheres? Spheres. You'll play this for about 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, then not touch it again in ages. That's possible. I'll make it. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Where are you?
I think I really have enjoyed it. I played a lot of Destiny even with 14, so it could be a really thing with Shadowkeep this fall.
Oh, jeez.
I get you. I'm gonna jump over it.
I see you.
Well, then, the nice thing about Destiny is it's a game that
I'm dead again.
when
These
you
lasers
want
on
to take a break from like Final Fantasy 14, it's a nice time crunch that you can put in to kind of give yourself a break from other things.
Yeah. You got him, KJ? Nice.
Yep.
I like that the sticker grenades feel like they're a lot stronger. I don't know if that's still the part in PvP, but I'll find out eventually.
Access the map.
Oh crap.
Oh,
Okay, wait
damn,
for
hold
Mark.
on,
Wait for
hold
Mark.
on.
Wait for Mark.
Yep.
What's up, KJ? How's it going? Oh no, just bust out the computers. Brian awakens the war mind. Yeah,
I actually enjoyed the Mars storyline. That was a lot of fun.
I finished it. So I've actually finished Warmind. So I kind of played through. I skipped like Osiris. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play Warmind. I was like, that's not bad. Doing good, Dragon. Doing good, dude. Dragon asked, how you guys doing? And nobody on chat responds because I don't know.
Fantastic.
Why. Mark randomly gets kicked off of video games like every 30 minutes. Like he stays in chat, but he gets disconnected from whatever game he's playing. Online wise, so it's like, yeah. I think I'd be curious, like if he does get a new ISP, if that ends up solving it, because that'd be really handy.
Yeah.
How much more you got on your contract?
Like another month.
A month, yay!
That's not bad.
No, I really want man, I'm just really like, gosh, like I wish Microsoft and Sony and 14 would figure out whatever like they need to figure out, because it'd be great to be like, yeah, Mark, jump on 14 again. Let's finish the story.
Well, Square's putting out like the Marvel Avengers game.
Yep.
On both.
I'm uncertain about that one. I
and
mean,
Xbox.
it looks entertaining, but at the same time, it's.
I don't think anyone likes what the characters look like because they're used to the MCU, but
Yeah.
they don't want to pay the millions of dollars to use the rights.
Yeah. The
of
likenesses.
the actors, which I'm good with. I think it's fine.
Honestly, it's like, yeah, they say it's for next year. Honestly, I mean, I'm curious as to the people who actually got to go hands on with it or saw more, because it was just at the end of the day a trailer, and hope it's amazing. But
From what they said, the one of the problems they had with the gameplay was it never felt like you were in danger.
in the Avengers stuff, that's
Yeah.
not fun. You know.
No.
Oh, like I'm always, I am an undestroyable thing. Like, well, then why is okay?
Because really, the only one who kind of sort of is would be Thor.
Yeah.
And the Hulk. Everybody else could, Black Widow especially.
Yeah. I mean, and they could always end up tuning those things pretty easily. For
Yeah, I
each
figured
right?
it's like it's a little early, guys. Let's not.
Black Widow only dies when she sacrifices herself.
Careful. I don't
Hashtag spoiler alert.
It's fine to talk about it, but it's like, yeah, if anybody hasn't seen Avengers Endgame, then we won't talk about it.
They removed the spoiler ban 3 weeks in.
Still, I'd like to give it somebody a heads up. Like if, oh my God, I'm a parent and I can't go see movies when they come out. I've seen it, so I'm okay. But you never know.
When you're almost 3
Oh, I
months or
like that
something in,
one. I'm gonna have to get that.
I
like that.
have a hard time, saying,
Oh, you have my back.
I
Very
have a
nice.
hard time with spoilers when
I am
you
not
got
spoiler
that
sensitive.
much time.
I am not spoiler
Okay,
sensitive
who's got-
whatsoever. Like you could have
Who's got
literally
better
told me
ups, Brian?
All right. Well, we got to jump at the same time.
Yep.
Oh, I
One,
just capped out on my
two,
glimmer.
3.
You have
Is
way
it
better
not
routes.
over yet?
I have a longer float, but like you definitely got up higher quicker.
Yep.
But yeah, like honestly, like I'm like, all right, like I'm just not spoiler sensitive, so I tend to try to be protective because someone's like, all right, like tell me the ending of that. That sounds awesome. I'll go watch it and enjoy it. It drives Julie nuts because I end up sometimes figuring things out pretty early. Like I'm like, oh, da, 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 da. And she's like, stop it.
There we are.
He's back. Guess who's back? Back.
He's back.
Back again. Mark is back. Tell a friend. Hack. Patton says he hasn't seen Endgame. If you follow the E3 thing, they said that they'll be adding a lot of
I can't search it fast enough. It changes the
superheroes. Oh my gosh.
I need more processing power.
I need more processing
There are Vex
power.
mines on Nessus that might do the trick. You up for a hunting expedition?
We went for a hunting expedition.
I'm kind of interested to see what Microsoft's going to do with the new Chromium Edge they got coming out, and if they're going to put that on the Xbox.
The Chromium Edge? What's that?
The web browser.
Huh.
I guess they're
that
trying to
makes
go more
sense.
like they're trying to copy Chrome to some degree.
Excuse me. I really like the debug tools in
He's
Chrome.
right.
Yeah, I think it's. I think I'm done for the night, boys.
Yeah, it's.
Dude, made some awesome
Yeah, I got
progress.
you.
What level you guys get up to?
I am
21.
almost.
I'm almost to 22.
Yeah, I'm almost to 22.
Sweet Apple Jackson. Let's see here. What do I get over
I'm
here?
48.
So 375, 32. So my bow's still. You're 48? That's awesome, man. Oh yeah, you said you announced it earlier. 363 for a scout rifle, but I love my pulse. Let's see here. 350. 386. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Get that power level even higher. Cool. Well, thanks chat for hanging out. Thanks Leland. Hope you all have a phenomenal.
Yeah, you guys have a wonderful evening.
Yeah. And so yeah, it's been
The
great.
inside eyeballs. It's gonna be the rest of my evening.
So it's been great, guys.
So
I'm
like
gonna
I
hit
said,
the thanks button. Boom. Thanks for watching.
Have fun bailing, hey man.
Have fun bailing that
Sounds
hoe.
I just haul it, so.